Hello everybody and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. And look, we have got an early one for you tonight, an early one here in the UK. Respect our UK friends out there because we're getting some good fights in together.
It's exciting.
Tonight we've got the dynamic striking of Yair Rodríguez taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu nightmare that is Brian Ortega in the featherweight division.
Well said, Mr. JK. Yeah, like you said, UK time for us. I'm pumped.
Yeah,
I can see the sun
is
for
up,
once.
and it's gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna see the sun when it's actually in the sky on its way down, not behind the horizon on its way up. Exactly, it's mental. So this is great for us. And what's your beverage of choice, JK? What are you drinking?
Mate, I have got non-advertising purposes only. I've got Doppler 13. It's a banging whiskey, and it's a very sweet whiskey as well. I do rate it. It's yes, it's got a lion on the front of it.
Yep, Doppler 13. I think I heard about that before.
I love that.
I wish I could.
Doppler 13, mate. That is a solid beverage right there. I've still yet to get one because it was a rush for me to get here, but
Push your bro.
I'm there.
I'm drinking something that's 13%. It's a spirit, and it's actually it's called Sonju, but I think that's just the name of the drink more so than it is actually the name of what the beverage itself.
Yes, the drinks are flowing. The drinks are flowing. Yes, Kajo. I see you in there, my man. Yes, Kajo.
Yes, Kajo. Welcome in, mate.
Can't wait to see you next week, brother. We're gonna go
next
week,
at Kajo.
It.
Oh,
Friday.
Time.
Friday is the day. We'll be doing a meetup. The Friday. Yet to be determined what the time is, because I tell you it's going to be about 12 o'clock. But
same day.
You know, it depends on these fighter signings. You know, I see your tweets that there might be one with Leon Edwards, maybe at 12 o'clock. So we might have to bring things forward a little bit or back, but we'll have to see about it.
We'll work out.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
This is for those guys who are tuning in the next day. We're going to have chapters right below.
Yes, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, you know the
if
drill.
you remember to do them.
Exactly. Oh, I always do. But
No, you didn't. You didn't for the last pay-per-view.
I did.
No, you didn't.
You sure? Mm-hmm. Absolutely sure. We'll have to check that one back because
Check the archives, mate.
I'll have to have a look. We'll have to have a look at that. But anyway, they're usually in there, and so they'll be there as well. Because I usually just stay up and do it. I don't really go to sleep. But in any case, if you check them out, rematch up the fights with your experience as well. And at the same time, if you don't have time for that during the show, then just meet us right at the end, because we'll do a little 5-minute snippet so you can skip right to that little bit called the recap. It'll be in the description below, and then we'll break down exactly what's happening here in the fight as well. So if you don't have time and you have to quickly get ready to go to church, then you can quickly watch the 5 minutes before you leave.
I love that.
You know, these guys catch up on Sunday.
Or you just watch your fights during church, because
yeah. If you got us in your ears now during church, you know, and the pastor's going on and on and on. This is the place to be if you're passionate about the UFC.
For this?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Let's have a look.
See what we've got coming up. All right, ready.
We are in. And with the first up, we've got obviously the debut of the women's flyweight of Miesha Tate, obviously making that debut down there, taking on Laura Murphy, sorry. And then in the featherweight division, what a barn burner that's going to be. It's Shane Burgos versus Charles Jourdain. Great fight. Mm-hmm. And in the flyweight division, we've got Matthew Schnell taking on Mudaerji.
Mudaerji. That's the one.
And then we've got in the welterweight division, we've got Jingliang taking on Salikhov. And then in the co-main event, we've got Michelle Waterson taking on Amanda Lemos. Then the main event, as Jordan just mentioned earlier, we've got Brian T-City Ortega taking on Yair Rodríguez.
That's it. I'll tell you what, there is a few really hard picks tonight, to be honest. You know, a couple of them, like the Charles Jourdain versus Shane Burgos one is a difficult one to call for me.
That's just going to be fire. That fight is going to be potential fight.
The Matt Schnell Mudaerji fight is...
That's tough.
That's man, that was so
then you got
difficult.
Jingliang versus Salikhov.
Yes.
Tough fight.
Yeah.
Both can crack.
Yeah, man, of course, in the main event. But yes, Rivers, we see you in there. Main card is low-key stacked. Absolutely, Rivers.
Yes.
Good to see you as always, my man.
How you doing in the picks?
AEW.
How you doing in the picks up, Rivers?
Yeah,
you doing well? What
Don't forget
position
pop a like on the
If I
video,
have to
guys.
watch this Frankie knockout one more time, it's going off.
Mate, he leaves the ground. You
He's
see
the
that?
highlight
He
reel
leaves the
for a
ground.
lot of people.
He literally knocks him into orbit.
But he's all right though. Like he's okay. All right, Si. I'm not going over this again. He said, as soon as the ref's over him, he's like, "What are you doing, mate? I'm here."
Yeah, okay. He got knocked off his feet.
The tails come coming for that one.
All right, here we go. Going back. Oh man, that's mad.
Yes, as you can see to your right, on just below Ash, we have got the subscriber counter because the road to 1,000 is in full swing. We're driving the bus.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
We're nearly there. We're picking people up as we go along. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and watch that counter go up as the night progresses. It'd be nice
The
to
next
get a few
stop may be coming in, so we may want to pick some more subs up. So jump on. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be parking up outside the O2. We're going to be getting more people on. Tickets, please. Hit the subscribe button, and then off we go again. You know, couple of fighter signs, of course. A few have been announced for next week. We're going to be doing a big announcement on Monday, but one of them is Michael Chandler, and the other one is Ioana Jędrzejczyk. So it'll be Michael Chandler on the Saturday. That's right, and then Ioana Jędrzejczyk on the Friday. So two excellent fighters to meet. Come along with us. We're going to be in line for those things. But yeah, like I said,
to Leon Edwards? Is he no longer doing it?
We don't know because they deleted the tweet for it. So I'm not sure if that one is happening. Like I said, if that one is happening, they will probably rearrange our meetup time to meet at that venue first.
Yeah.
Get in line and have our pictures done and signings with Leon Edwards. Yeah. And then we'll probably meet at the O2 around 2 o'clock. So that's likely good.
But this is the reason why you should like and subscribe to all of our channels, that being Instagram and Twitter, because you can stay up to date with all the news and what's going on.
Yes.
And we're going to have to work real time. So make sure you're hot on it when the day comes around.
Rivers says Ortega knocking out Edgar is the greatest knockout of all time.
I mean, you can read out some of them, but maybe that one shouldn't have been read out.
The Marlon Vera one, though, that was quite good. It's quite difficult, isn't it?
Rivers, mate, I know you like a bit of wrestling, but me, hell,
Rivers has been away for, I think, the past few watch-alongs, really, and he's kind of missed your Vince McMahon impression. Literally, like, listen, Rivers... Mate. Ash has not stopped doing it for 3 weeks straight. So you missed that. Every excuse to say that.
So, mate, you mentioned Edgar's name again. We will get Hell in a Cell, all right? We will.
If you're joining us just for the first time, welcome in. Don't forget to hit the like button on the video. That's most important. Let's get this video going. And the first fight is about to come up, guys.
Yeah, let's dive straight into them. Let's dive into Miesha Tate, who's making her debut down at flyweight. Yes. She's got a pro record of 19 wins with 8 losses, with 4 KOs and 7 submissions, with 4 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 6 wins and 5 losses. Obviously, is a former bantamweight champion, former Strikeforce bantamweight champion, made her UFC debut back in 2013. And as I just mentioned, she is making her debut making her debut at flyweight. So this one's going to be very interesting. Can she make a run at flyweight?
Yeah, props to her for making the cut, to be honest. Yes. I mean, you know, when she came back to the bantamweight division, she looked pretty shredded and ready and raring to go, always in shape. And, you know, so far she looked fine. I think... You know, this fight has been rescheduled a couple of times, and I think that's helped Miesha a little bit. You know, it's helped her body adjust to the weight. Obviously, for her and her mindset, it's a little bit difficult because it means she's got to maintain being at that weight, you know, during that time. So, yeah, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, really. You know, just don't eat your burgers, sort of thing. Stay healthy, eat the right things throughout the whole time, and
Before
you're all right.
I get into the fighting style points, I just want to give a quick shout out to Paul Hannigan.
Yes,
He's in for the first time.
My man Paul is back. He's back. He says, "Hi guys, shout out from Dublin. Early show this evening. Can't hang around, but I'll rewatch later. Enjoy this card. Thanks guys as always. Ortega by sub. Cheers guys." He says so.
Cheers to you, Paul.
Cheers to you, house.
We'll see you a bit later on.
Rivers says, "I'm shaking." So you've got him quaking in his boots there, Ash. And
I'll get you in a Punjabi cage instead, then, yeah.
Kajo says Crazy Frog versus
unreal.
Cupcake.
I don't know why I haven't seen Crazy Frog before, but she's definitely like the
You've
Frodo.
not seen Crazy Frog?
I have seen Crazy Frog, but I haven't seen that comparison to her before.
Right, okay,
so she's definitely like a Frodo bar.
Ooh, okay. Israel Ferreros is in the house.
Yes, Israel, give you a
He said,
I'm gonna get the
nothing
fight
like
style now.
UFC fights for breakfast. Absolutely.
Oh,
This is
man.
perfect
Love that,
time.
mate.
Great time
Tell
of
me
day.
a cup of coffee.
Imagine that.
Let's get going. We've got the
Fight
fight
style
style points to go. We've got Orthodox fighter here, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Her wrestling game is the strongest of her skill set, to be fair. She's great at tying up her opponents against the cage, and she's working for the inside trip is what she's often trying to do when she gets in those particular encounters. Now, she's actually quite confident in her boxing skills as well. She actually doesn't shy too much away from being on the feet. She can hold her own up there, and actually more so late as ever before. She's actually good at faking the level changes and then landing up top too. So she's got a very interesting skill set, Miesha Tate. As you can see her now, she's coming down through the... do you know what this has reminded me of? What? The TikTok we watched for... was it Jamal Hill?
Jamal Hill does TikTok.
When he does
different walkouts.
He's so heavy. He's so active on TikTok and stuff lately, doing them things.
He is. She's definitely the romantic.
Doing so many
what did they call the
things.
one when it's like you walk down, you kiss your spouse?
Yeah.
That's the one she just done.
He's
the hugger.
Man. He's doing the right thing.
All right, yeah, well, that's that one. And pretty interesting fighting styles there. But let's talk about Lauren Murphy, Ash, if you will.
Yes, jump onto Lauren Murphy has a pro record of 15 wins with 5 losses, with 8 KOs and 1 submission, and a UFC record of 7 wins and 5 losses. And she made her UFC debut back in 2014, and she was on a 5-fight win streak until her last loss against obviously Shevchenko. Also, which is quite chic, I'll get into what I'm going to say in a second, but she's never been submitted, and she is a former Invicta champion as well. Ooh. And I did put Tate by sub. So will that never been sub go?
Ooh,
who knows?
Big call, man. Big call. Absolutely. Yeah, let's have a look at some fighter style points for Lauren Murphy, who's about to make the walk. She's an orthodox fighter with brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, leans heavy on her front leg, and her strikes are generally straight down the pipe. When she is at distance, she'll wait for her opponent to throw the kick so that she can counter with strikes. She'll also bait her head forward to draw out her opponent's strikes as well. Physically strong for the division, and she shows this in the clinch positions. It's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, against Cupcake tonight. But, it's one of her strongest aspects we've seen in previous fights. She's not your fastest striker, but she's durable. Yes, very boxing orientated, often neglects leg kicks though. To introduce her striking with double lead jab to break the guard, and goes low, then high with strikes to the body. Yes.
Now let's get some expectations.
She's even come out to the Crazy Frog song. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, Tommy, I see you. Says all right, sexy boys. It's JK and Ice Gem. How you are? We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We're absolute buzzing, mate. The drinks are flowing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only annoying thing, I might just take it straight from
Pop a like on the video if you haven't done so already, guys. Expectations for Cupcake Tate.
Let's have a word. So basically, I reckon I'm hoping to see us all put together a boxing combinations with her wrestling and remain in and out of her striking, displaying a lot more superior footwork. If she can do that, I think she's going to be off to a very interesting start. I think that should also see her be much faster than usual, but this is going to depend on how it was adjusting to the obviously the new weight class. Yeah, she's going to use a lot of footwork and actually just threaten with level changes to keep Murphy guessing, I think. But if she's able to sort of get the takedown, I'd expect her to sort of hang out in half guard and use heavy top pressure, wear on her, and just land those strikes. As the fight goes along, I think the marginal differences in the better striking will become clear. In fact, so clear, it'll be increasingly better for Tate. I feel like someone like Lauren Murphy could perhaps have a bit more laboured strikes as the fight goes along and be a bit slower. Yeah. But someone like Miesha Tate will remain as sharp as she might have been in her first.
She's quite patient at times, isn't she, Lauren Murphy? And it's going to be quite interesting to see who's actually going to be the quicker fighter in this.
This is what I said to John just before we jumped on live. This fight is so interesting because they both like to kind of do the same game. Both like to grapple. Yeah. And we know that Lauren Murphy's going to have the gas tank. She's durable, like you said a second ago. But can you get someone like Tate down, or can Tate get someone like Lauren Murphy down? I think obviously we don't know how the gas tank of Tate's going to be. We don't know what it's going to be like. But Murphy's going to be there all day long. So
you think so? Because I think Murphy does get a bit laboured in her striking as the fight goes along.
I think she's just generally slow anyway.
Yeah, and I think Tate would be faster coming in, even if I don't know.
Miesha's got more wrestling orientated grappling.
Yeah.
Is that
and then
new?
you've got Murphy, who's a bit more jiu-jitsu orientated. I think Miesha's done jiu-jitsu competitions as well. I think she's probably heavily in the jiu-jitsu department, but I'm not sure if it'd be as much so as Lauren Murphy though. It's a difficult one.
Yeah. All right, let's have a word.
Yes.
Talk about
who have we all gone for in this? I think
I went Tate sub.
Yeah. River says anyone else going Tate here? I think majority of people were actually going for Miesha Tate.
I think in our Fight Picks league, there's only 2 people that went Murphy. But this is what I said to Jourdain. Like, I know I've gone Tate, and I am quite confident. But there's always that thing in the back of my mind, as I just mentioned, the gas tank. Like, and obviously Murphy's good at grinding out fights. Could she grind out Tate? Who knows? She might be able to get it done and just grind out Tate.
Yeah, Murphy's looking in some good shape here.
She is looking in pretty good shape. I've seen her get quite slow over striking though, and I think that's where.
Oh yeah, she's slow, but she's a grinder, man. Grinder, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Dig
that's
deep,
right.
you know, she's got
She
some good
slugs
wins.
it out. That's it. She slugs it out.
She's got some good wins.
Yeah, that 100%. That's the word for her, and I think she could potentially do it in this fight. And I think it's the way to beat someone like Tate as well, unless you beat her on the feet. Did you go Tate as well, Si?
I did.
Okay, so Tommy's gone
Ready
Tate
for
decision. Israel Ferreros is going Tate via
Wait
dominance.
for it. Time is in.
Who's doing the timer?
It's on. It's
So
on.
he's doing it. He's on it.
What are you, just to let me know?
454, 453, 452, 451.
Oh, nice.
We're
450.
on it. Okay. Yeah, say Laura Murphy, you know, she beat Roxanne Modafferi, decision. Joanne Calderwood was a tight split decision.
Oh,
Andrew
heavy
Lees,
right hand
decision. So she's had a lot of close fights on her way up to that title shot, has Lauren Murphy. So at the moment, she had a good.
Oh, there you go.
So it goes for the
This is a good
takedown.
start though, I think, for
Knees
Lauren.
straight off the bat.
big
from
knees.
Lauren
She's very
Murphy.
physical at the moment.
Very physical.
Yeah.
She looks in good shape.
Wow.
Fast
Very
as
slow
well.
punches.
Murphy's upset. She's coming in here aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I think she would have gone back after that Shevchenko loss and gone, look, where did I go wrong? She's probably watched it a couple of times
know.
and gone, look, you know, I need to
feel
work
like-
on a lot of things.
I feel like the Shevchenko loss is like expected. I mean,
Well, yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but if
Do you
you're a
know what I
fighter,
mean?
you
No,
can't
so-
do
no
that.
shock.
You
There's no
can't do
shock.
that. You can't just like, well, I'm
was
going to fight the
Shevchenko
champ,
after all.
but probably going to lose, aren't I?
it's like punching a brick wall and saying
hell.
it's like ramming your head against a brick wall and,
You wouldn't do that.
then saying,
Come on, mate,
and then
come on
saying,
now. I'm
why
glad
did
you're
I
not a
knock the
fighter.
brick wall
Yeah.
down? Why didn't no,
Glad we're not watching you.
I mean,
I'm glad I'm not your coach.
I don't know. Is it just me?
Well, good right from Tate.
Is it just me? Is it just me, or you're not going to take?
Yeah, just you.
You're not going to take it hard on yourself that you lost to Shevchenko like everyone else in the
Oh,
division.
no, but she probably felt that she'd do better. She would have had a better performance.
Her
Like, you know,
style
Talia
is one
Santos.
to probably beat someone like, exactly.
Really?
And
Took it
Murphy
out.
probably got better
Remind me who
grappling
you
than
went for
someone
then in
like
that pick.
Santos.
You went for Laura Murphy, didn't you, to beat Shevchenko?
No one did.
Because the style was.
No, of course no one did.
Okay, right, exactly.
That's not what we're saying.
Exactly.
That's not what we're saying. We're saying that if you're Lauren Murphy, you would have wanted a better performance. Not to say that you know she should have won the fight. That's not what we're saying. You're just saying that she would perform better.
Nice kick from Tate.
Two
No.
different things.
I don't
Lift
know.
jab again. 1-2 out of no man's land from Murphy there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you are just joining us, welcome to the House of Fun. Don't forget to hit the like on the video, of course, and the sub button because the sub counter is there as we go along.
live.
Ooh,
Oh,
deep,
Murphy.
deep. This
She's
is
up and
deep.
down.
Now,
That's
this
got
is
us.
interesting.
Oh,
Reach
she's
around.
hands
not-
together.
Go on, Tate.
Not letting
Post in. She's
Miesha
all
get
right.
anything going in this
Not
fight.
quite.
She's down.
Not quite. She's got a bat though.
Oh, she's back up. She's back up.
Israel says, fellas, what was your thoughts on Ricky Simone and the Puma
Ricky
guys?
Simone's a
before-
dog,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I've said it from day
That
one.
was
This guy's a
rough.
dog.
That was madness, wasn't it?
New Ricky
Such
Simone.
a good fight.
I've said it from ages. Jourdain knows this guy's an animal, man.
Break to 5, maybe. The division is so steep. It's so hard to tell how much
mate, it's
success he's going
crazy.
to have. But I knew that he was going to.
And he's called out the perfect opponent for his style
Yes.
in Sean O'Malley.
Yeah,
And he would perfectly. You think if he gets in close straight away and gets a takedown, O'Malley's going for a ride, man.
I knew he had the strength advantage against Jack
And
Shaw.
Tate's turned this around here and putting the pressure on Murphy, which is
This
perfect.
is good. Yeah, that's what she
Foot
wants to
stomps
do
as well, classic.
Oh, there we go.
Wait for the tread. There it is. There it
Murphy's
is. Nice.
straight
Oh,
back
Those
up.
knees though.
She's doing
good.
damage with those knees. Yeah.
Yeah, they are
Don't like
crafty.
them.
I think, for Miesha Tate, I think you've got to wear on Murphy here. You've got to, let her exert herself in this first round. If you're Miesha Tate, you survive the first round and get going.
100%. I was just going to get onto that, mate, because I think you could see there was moments where even when Tate was getting hit in the face, she was not panicking, but like it's something new for her, this division, if you know what I mean. You can tell she wants to get the first round out of the way, feel her out, and you could tell she was like hesitant on throwing strikes, and you could see that. And now she's got into a bit of a groove now. Yeah. And I think if Murphy survives or Tate gets out the first round, who knows what the second round could be? It could be a different Tate.
There's a big difference between her last two opponents. You got Ketlin Vera, who is a dangerous striker, but she's a lot slower on the feet, isn't she?
Yes.
It's just a matter of, making her commit and then coming in with one of your own, as opposed to a Lauren Murphy, who's going to be much, much quicker than a Ketlin Vera,
Well, tight clinch here from Tate. Knees, get them knees off.
But I have said that Lauren Murphy is the perfect opponent to have for Miesha Tate.
Yeah.
I think it is a fight that she could potentially win and get a title shot. But, so far we're seeing great stuff from Lauren Murphy, even though, she's getting done in the clinch at the moment.
Still in the first round. It's been a long round. Is it just me, or has it been a long round?
It has felt like a long round, but I don't know if big left hand, not big left, big straight left from Murphy there.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what you guys are seeing here, guys, but from my my point of view, it seems like Murphy is doing better at range in the striking,
nice
and
one
Tate's
too.
doing better in the clinches.
Yeah,
yes,
I mean,
100%,
Murphy's landing some good knees in the clinch,
around.
though, especially early on when they first came together. Israel Ferreira says, Ricky Simone showed so many dimensions, gas tank and game plan, high IQ. Am I right? Yeah, man, 100%, man.
He's always been a fucking dog, man.
Yeah, he was the same in his last fight.
He had the strength advantage too.
I call him the Tasmanian devil because literally he will just go in there and roll dog you, man.
That is his nickname.
And like
he had the,
I don't know.
He had the strength advantage as well, didn't he? I mean, the guy was definitely bigger. You could see. So in those close encounters,
he's going to do some big things in this division, man.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah, you guys called that one right. I went for Jack on that one.
Oh, good. That's good. Then.
I got swayed by a very attractive, clean record, but he gave him his first loss. Today.
Yeah,
we had his cousin on the fight Q&A, didn't we? Ricky Simone.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's lost his eye, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, Jack Shaw. Yeah, now he's
yes.
Vince Moraes is cousin, absolutely.
So we have Vince.
Who do you reckon took that first round? That was a tough first round.
Yeah, it was. Ricky, Tommy says, can't wait to be on that couch in a few days' time, mate. This is it. Tommy coming down this end.
You're not going to be on the couch, mate. So I don't even know what you're on about.
Ash, are you even coming here?
You know what I mean? I'm on the couch. You're on the stall out in the backyard, mate.
Look at this.
You're on the stall on the balcony.
Fighting for the middle spot.
It was my spot. What are you on about? I didn't have to fight for it.
Oh, boys.
Don't make me fight for the spot, guys. I don't want to be sitting on the balcony. Balcony cam.
We'll set the ring up when you guys get here, and the winner can have the couch.
Wait, hold on. I've only just got Tommy's gag here. He's like, calm down, Ice Gem head. You do look like an Ice Gem with that haircut.
Oh, right, with the haircut. Right. I thought it was sweetheart.
Thank you, mate. They're delicious.
I thought it was sweetheart in you.
Oh, big right for Murphy there.
He goes, I don't fight 115 pounders. I'll sit on you, Ash, you little runt. Shango V's in the house.
Shango V.
Yeah, Shango V.
Welcome in the house, boys.
Hit a like on the video, my man. He says, evening, boys. Sorry, been a while. Yeah, mate. Where have you been, my man? We literally said, I think, on our Monday meeting the other day, we was like, where's my man Shango V been at? Busy bunny for you, I guess.
It's good to see you, though. Welcome back in.
Welcome in, brother.
What you been up to?
He's getting pieced up at the moment. All a bloody face and everything. Oh, Murphy going for a takedown.
Wow,
Murphy.
Takedown from Murphy.
Mixing
Find the
things
fence.
in.
Oh, why did I not pick Murphy?
So, mate, whoever's picked Murphy is solid.
This is it. Like whenever it sort of landslides, everyone goes one way. It's tempting just to zig.
I think, but to be honest, in my opinion, I think part of it is because we want a new challenger for Valentina Shevchenko. And I think that's why a lot of people have gone for Shevchenko and have gone for Tate in this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I was expecting Tate to have a lot of better success with the takedowns, but man, Murphy's coming in good shape.
Oh,
here we go. Come on.
Yeah, Murphy's just doing it by brute force here. She's very physical.
She
the
is.
the more physical fighter for sure.
But I think Tate needs to make a punctuation now or try and make a punctuation on this round. You know?
Yes, 100%. Take her down and sit on her. She might win the round.
I think Murphy might tire. Like I was saying before, she might tire, but it's hard to tell at the moment. Oh, look,
Nice little combo from Tate.
Maybe start getting a groove now in this latter end of round number 2.
Although Murphy's looking
we got
good
that right.
still.
Ooh, Tate countering with the right now. She's got her boxing has got better as Miesha, but I think she might be abandoning the takedowns now.
Yeah, she needs to get one. The jab of Murphy's a problem at the moment.
Yeah.
Shangavi says, sorry again, work and life in the way, so been having to watch catch-up fight nights and missing the banter. Oh, my man.
Oh, well, yeah, you got the post, well, we're always on YouTube, so you guys watch us back on the Sundays, can't you? Catch the highlights.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you this nice early card, of course. And we got another one next week as well.
How nice is that at 7 p.m.? Oh,
Big right from Tate.
Israel Ferrer says, I'm calling it now. Ash successfully defends his middle spot in the couch, gets the W with an Ezekiel choke from bottom.
Gets a W, Ezekiel choke.
That's class.
Yes, a big right from Tate.
Tommy's chimed in and said, I just uploaded my first vlog today, lads. Oh, nice.
Who gives a fuck about your vlog, mate, all right?
I'm keen to check it out to see what it's all about.
Shango says Abu Dhabi tickets release next week. Oh, man.
I can't get my head around it. He sent that picture through earlier, didn't he? And I was just trying to figure out what that was.
Trip.
Okay.
Go on. Whack a like on the video, guys, if you haven't done so already. Don't forget that. Let's get this rolling.
Well, let's get this trip. Come on. A minute of top control. Come on. A minute of top control. Come on. Where?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Trip.
Second round. I'll go first one, Tate. Second round, Murphy at most.
What?
Ooh,
I don't know about that.
What did you say?
I think the first round.
Murphy had a most successful round in that first round.
She did really the most successful. She pieced up Tate from standing just a moment ago.
Come on, get a trip. Come on, Tate. Come on, have a little rest as well. Put your weight on her. You're bigger. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
trip.
All Tate's doing is holding her.
Murphy's gonna try and get that trip.
Mate, she's
strong in there.
Oh,
Good sharp elbow.
big elbow.
Good sharp elbow from Miesha.
Oh, Tate's face is busted.
It really is.
Kajo says Tate's nose
White was a
always
bad
getting
choice.
busted. She should never have had it repaired. I mean, don't say that. Justin Gaethje and Fazeev just got their noses done.
Did she get a boob job as well?
Nah, I don't think so. Those puppies have always been great. Sorry. To my girlfriend who could be trying
Puppies.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to get your nose job done until you're done, just because.
Yeah, but for Justin Gaethje though, he's had it busted for some time and he's been fighting like it.
Yeah.
So more oxygen going to the brain, I think, might be a good thing for him.
Don't worry, they're still there if it goes off. That cut to the eye. Oh.
Taylor says, sorry to not be there, boys. I have this obligation I have to be at. I'll be watching the fights when I get home. Oh, bless him.
No worries, bro.
No worries, T.
Uncle T.
Let's see, we're in round 3.
God, that's ugly, says Tommy. Yeah, she's getting busted.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once you put like I'm not sure how nose are done, but you sort of put chemicals or fillers and stuff in your face, don't you? And if that gets popped and bashed up inside your face.
Yeah, none of these fighters do that, bro.
Well, isn't that when you get your nose job done? That's what happens. And that's what I'm thinking. If you're getting bashed up,
I don't know.
after it's done, more oxygen going to the brain as well.
Different type of nose job.
I don't know how they do it, but for me, it feels like I don't want that sort of stuff getting messed up inside my face, and leaking and stuff.
It's not more or less rearranging the nose. It's more of a just, yeah.
Do you reckon that second round was closer than the first?
Yes. I felt it anyways. I felt Laura Murphy done enough.
I think both those rounds were close. What's Twitter's been saying? Is anyone like chiming in and
I've not. I
really don't know who's winning this fight, but I'm edging towards Murphy tuning it up.
Yeah, I mean, Miesha was starting to have some success towards the
it's true.
Like last minute or so.
I just think Murphy had a little bit of top control, didn't she? And I think that could have paid dividends.
Oh wow! Someone there says so Aaron.
Yeah,
2018 to Murphy.
Both rounds to Murphy.
Nick Baldwin saying Murphy as well. 2 competitive rounds. Tate needs a finish. Really?
Yeah, maybe.
I think they were certainly close, but
I've been dog shit with
it's been a
picks this
case
week.
of Tate finishing strong, in my opinion, rather than Tate dominating rounds. I feel like, Murphy had success in the first half of the round. And then
Listen,
Tate finished
dog.
strong.
Misha's got to go at it. She got a level change.
Come on.
Change.
Come on.
She got to get her in a crucifix and
no!
rain down on her. Mate, she
Up we
cannot
go.
get Laura Murphy down. I thought it would be easy
Watch those
in
knees.
this fight. I thought she was gonna she was gonna put it on her.
Yeah,
Not seeing it at all. Murphy's Tate's having a hard time.
she really is.
Her arms are blown out as well as Miesha's. You see with those laboured uppercuts there.
Face is a mess.
Well, she's going to be done after this fight, let me tell you.
Tommy says anyone else's picks not enter. My Matt Schnell pick didn't go through, but the rest have. Matt Schnell one appeared on the app pretty late.
Yes.
That's a shame if it's not gone through.
So it wasn't there this morning, but it was there about 3 p.m. I'd say.
Oh, big right hand for Murphy.
the app
Yeah,
was
Murphy's
first
won
to
this.
put it on.
And the thing is the movement of Murphy is quite good as well. She's using a lot of lateral movement. His entries is good. Mm-hmm. Miesha just needs to try and counter. You know, if you're Miesha Tate now, it's sort of like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Because you've gone on a little stint at bantamweight.
Yeah.
You lost to the girl who's arguably next there. You've then gone down in weight to fancy your chances against the champion Valentina, and it's not looking great, is it?
Nope.
You know? Props to her for coming back, though. You know, good to see her back. The Marion Renault
big
fight
elbow.
was...
Huge in there from Laura.
Oh, big elbow from Murphy.
Well, just run into her with her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, bless her. That's not how you do a takedown, love.
I think it's 30-27 in my eye.
Just face round there.
Yeah.
That's a new move. Yeah. It's like, you need a finish, as I was saying there on the Twitter page as well. But how does she do it? It's not going to be standing.
Maybe she just drops her the jab and gets a sub.
Just
Well, that's the thing. That's the only thing for it, because Murphy is in sublime shape. She stuffed every takedown near enough.
Yeah.
You know, she's got out of them pretty quick.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Feinting her takedowns, but she should have put some punches on the end of that feint. To be fair, that would have been some rewards, I'm sure.
Come on,
There you
Miesha,
go,
you gotta
there you
set
go.
these up. There we go,
Oh!
Miesha. Bring it to her. Bring
Go
it
on,
on. Bring it a slugfest.
Go
You
on,
might as
then.
well.
Okay.
You're losing this
Oh.
fight, Miesha.
Yeah, mess her up. Look what she done to your face. Don't let her get away with that.
Oh.
Guillotine.
at
Go on,
this.
get that guillotine up.
Nah,
Go on, I dare ya.
No.
It's way too
Never.
high.
Nah.
Ah.
Lauren Murphy is
I wish.
strong.
Oh.
Oh, go on.
Oh, could you imagine?
I mean, it'll only be a takedown. It'll still have to be a submission to come.
Good knees.
Tommy says, we meet Chandler and Joanna next week. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. We are there. We going there. Details to come. Israel says, just wait for Miesha Tate to activate her super mum powers. I mean, we're still waiting for it, aren't we? Shango V
Well,
says
I'm
the
waiting.
amount of throw blocking in this fight is insane. So draining.
Yeah.
Yeah, both girls look pretty gassed. But, you know, I think Laura Murphy's just still... She's still got it in her to at least stuff takedowns.
Yeah.
Just keep her on the end of her jab. That's all she needs to do.
Yeah, she was pretty successful, like catching Tate as she entered into range.
Yeah.
So just keep that going.
Oof.
Here we go.
But it all
Here we
depends.
go.
If she goes back to the drawing board and says, listen, I did an all right test against the number 3 weight flyweight, third ranked flyweight. Like,
I mean, we're going to get into the rankings after this fight anyways, but I think it's 30-27 to Laura
yeah,
Murphy
30-27.
across the board,
I agree.
you know? Yeah,
are going
rankings-wise,
out the
it's going to be
window.
interesting. We've got a few good flyweights coming up. Got 15 points so far, says Tommy. Tommy, Tommy, your overall picks not been great today, though.
Yeah, no,
I
I
might have been
started
awful
so well.
today. Might have been dreadful.
Yeah. Going into the main event, I think I was 3rd. I must be like 10th now.
I don't know. What was the last... Oh, you lost... You lost the Jack Shaw one, and then what was the last fight? You put Soriano still.
Yeah,
You still got 5 points for it, though.
5, yeah.
Rivers reckons it's 30-27 Murphy for him as well.
Yeah,
Tommy says, I've had a worse stinker than Ash's barber. He's laying it thick on you today, boy.
Let him have it.
I mean, look, to be fair, it was either that or look like Damo. Because you had the Damo ponytail going before you had it cut.
Oh, yeah.
And we were going to slander you this week for that.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to have that. No way.
We'd be like, look, you look like
You can't see it
Damo's
properly.
double act.
I'm not just like, I'm not like bald each sides, mate. I'm not bald each sides. It does blend in, mate.
Does
right?
it?
It's just the angle, isn't it?
You can't see it from the camera, mate.
Okay. Why can't
Right, well, you got an afro?
Why can't I see it from the camera? Turn your head.
Because you've got a shit camera.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I should be able to.
There we go.
I should be able to see it. Oh, yeah, I think I need to be.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the.
It's a better side there.
the picture edit from Tommy now. Of Ash side by side with a nice gem.
There is someone on this card who looks a bit like Damo as well. Funny enough.
Who?
And I think I put it down in the points as well because
What?
Shane
I
Burgos.
was about to
Shane
say-
Burgos does not look like
He
Damo.
looks a bit like Damo.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No.
Yes, he does.
I'm telling you, listen, brother. There was a guy called what was his name? Barry, the Irish lad. He looked like Damo. Tommy
Yeah,
goes.
27.
It's just the sexual tension, Ash. Yeah, that's all it is.
I don't believe you.
There she goes.
I missed the scoreboards. Was it 30-27?
Yeah, 30-27.
Yeah. Expected, yeah.
You
30-27.
Oh, apparently we've got a new subscriber. The thing hasn't changed. Maybe it's old, but welcome in
962.
Rusal. Oh, 962. It's changed. Lovely stuff. Welcome in Rusal Razalov. Welcome, brother. Hopefully I've done
We're gonna
pronounced
get
your
on
name
screen.
right.
Let's get to
Welcome
the rankings
community.
then, Mr. Brown.
And hit a like button on the video if you haven't done so already.
Absolutely. Let's go in the rankings.
Yes. I can't wait for this. Ooh. She's focused, healthy, she says. She's having a blast.
Oh, are we in the rankings, Si?
Yeah, we're in there, man.
Right, so.
Oh, well, the only option is Tate Santos, really, yeah?
You could argue about that, yeah. I mean, both girls sitting pretty.
Or you do Entourage versus Murphy.
Entourage is currently booked against Manon Farrow.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be
sugar.
obviously in September in France. So
Ooh,
maybe.
Or the winner of that, maybe.
It could be. But then if Manon Farrow beats Jessica Entourage, then arguably she's next in line.
Has Caitlin Chikagian fought Laura Murphy?
Yes, actually. And do you know what? That fight was at bantamweight, surprisingly.
Oh, right, okay.
Many a moon ago. They could run it back.
You never know then.
I think they probably will. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
It was a fight that was a long time ago, and Caitlin Chikagian, I don't think the UFC are in a hurry to give her a title shot again. She's won four on the bounce.
She barely, they didn't even want to give her a contract, did they? So
he was hesitant about
crazy.
that. So, yeah, if you're
Crazy.
Lauren Murphy, I think for you next is Caitlin Chikagian. Why not get that top spot
100%.
back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got to win another one to get another title shot.
Yeah.
And who to beat? The first ranked.
Yeah, and and on the other hand, if you're Caitlin Chikagian, who are you fighting? Honestly, there's no one for you at the moment, unless she fights Talion Santos.
Shout out.
Oh, she said she wants to fight the winner of Jessica Entourage and Mamra Farrow.
Okay, well there you go. Okay, she's made her statement about that. That's fair enough. That was a potential option. Obviously, the first one that we addressed. Yeah, it's difficult. It could be either one. It could be either one. Okay.
All right.
But that's the thing. Yeah, they both make sense. You can either fight Caitlin Chikagian or you fight the winner of Farrow and Entourage.
Yeah.
But if you're going to fight someone, to be fair, Entourage and Farrow, I think beat Murphy. But crazy.
I don't think we're gonna get a Santos Shevchenko rematch.
No.
I know it was a close fight.
Santos could fight Chikagian then. That's the only other option
what I'm
in this
thinking.
division.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's got to happen. If Murphy wants the winner of Entourage and Farrow, then you've got to do Santos versus
Which makes
Chikagian,
sense.
and then
Santos
see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
I think Santos gave Shevchenko more troubles than Chikagian did. And therefore, I think she could, she's every right to be in the top spot.
Yeah.
Which is baffling, actually. I'm not sure why she didn't fall down to top spot after losing against Shevchenko.
No, well, you wouldn't. You're not going to lose it. You don't go down a spot if you lose to the champ.
No.
Stay where you're at.
Where would Tate fit in then? So if Tate's now stepping into this division,
Oh no, she wouldn't even get ranked.
she wouldn't even get ranked.
Nope.
But this is the thing, like she either goes back there, and for Tate, she's got to go back to the drawing board, have a look at the tape, see how well she does, and see how like did she feel comfortable that weight?
Yeah.
I don't think it was a close fight because obviously it was a unanimous decision in my eyes, but she did well in bits and bobs. In the, to be fair, best round was the second round, and she's got a feel in herself. Can she go again, and can she compete?
For Tate, in my eyes, and I think this would be a good fight for her if she wants to continue going. I think it would depend on the winner of Alexa Grasso and Vivian Araujo, in my opinion. Because if Alexa Grasso, win or lose, I think, she's fairly young. She's quite good on the feet. She's very accurate. She's not the quickest, I don't think. So I think that'd be a not bad fight for Miesha,
Yeah,
Vivian Araujo, I think,
mean.
has got a bit quicker. She's quite long as well.
How old is Tate now?
She's like 30 odd. She's like late 30s. Time's
Yeah,
ticking
it
for
just
her,
all
so
depends because obviously you've had a run at bantamweight.
35.
Then obviously you retired. Then you imagine coming out of retirement and winning a fight. You feel great. Then you get like dominated in a fight.
She beat a 40-year-old teacher who was.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is what I mean. Like, you come back after retirement, you get a win, you feel great. Then you're up against one of the dogs in the division and you lose. Then you think, oh, you know what, I'll go down. And then you get unanimous decision by one of the veterans that is up there. What do you do?
Well, So that was the option we just mentioned for flyweight. Like you said, it does depend on that white count and how she felt going into that fight. If she does return to bantamweight, though, the only option that I could probably see her fighting would be Kunitskaya, and I think that was an ideal matchup for her at bantamweight.
Ooh.
Both mums, Kunitskaya's just had a kid.
Yes, Santos's partner.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got good judo as Kunitskaya. She's not exactly like the fastest of punchers either. I think she's got. Huh?
She ranked.
She's ranked number 6.
Okay, we're looking at bantamweight now.
We're on like a bantamweight, yeah. So, and whereas Miesha Tate is ranked at number 10. Okay, it's a bit of a steep, but unless she fights someone like a Macy Chasson, who's going to be very. Oh, she's booked against Irene Aldana. Okay, see how that plays out. But yeah, if you Miesha
Tate,
Tate,
going up though. I reckon for her, okay, she was coming off a loss as well. Fair enough.
there's a couple of matchups still here.
Can't she just exist as a gatekeeper for the top 10 for a time? She's got to see out her duties there first before fighting up.
Oh, it's been announced, boys. What are we looking at here? It's been announced.
Okay.
How have we just seen that? How's that just
Abu Dhabi,
missed us?
Team Islam. Here we go.
Makachev, Oliveira.
Charles Oliveira, watch out. Don't
How
sleep.
Have we just missed that?
Don't sleep.
Oh, sugar.
He tweeted earlier, pen to paper.
Shit. How have we just missed that?
The Dagestani man is coming for you. The boogeyman is going to put you on your ass,
How have we
cocksucker.
just missed that?
Woohoo!
Let's go.
Let's go, Islam.
October 22nd. Let's go.
Team Islam.
Okay.
People are going to be
Okay.
so shook.
Wow, the fact this has happened. I can't believe this has happened. I thought it was all those talk.
For
Oliveira's getting pissed though.
UFC
Oliveira
80,
was saying that he doesn't
280.
deserve it yet. He said he needs to get
Nah.
through Benel Dariush first
Come on now.
before he
They've
cuts
obviously,
to.
come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
he hasn't got much
Money
sway.
talks though, doesn't it?
I think because he's not actually holding the belt, is he? If he's on the belt, maybe.
No,
would.
he's not. He can't. He can't call his shots. He's not.
He's not on the belt
He's not
anymore.
holding the belt. You said it perfectly, mate. He's not holding the belt. He can't call his shots.
It just annoys me. But
Yeah, if he had the belt, then yeah, fair play. He might be able to call a little bit of the shots. But yeah, it's got. This is the fight that it has to obviously had to happen. And now I'm
Hey,
it's happened.
It makes sense,
Yes.
man. It makes sense.
And then I'll.
Yeah,
then
but
I'll
Neil
pick
Jury
for,
should have
for,
happened. That
Islam
should
for
have got
champ
rebooked.
at the end of the year.
It didn't happen. It didn't materialise.
Right, let's jump into the next banger of a
Shall
fight.
we?
I can't wait for it.
Yes. This one's going to be
how
fire,
can you say it don't look
guys.
like
Let's
Damon,
I need to
bro?
catch up with some chats as well.
How can you say it don't look?
What Shane
does-
Burgos looks
he
like?
does,
Thingy.
doesn't he?
Apologies, guys. Let's bring
you
it
get
in
to
the
the chats,
house.
go
Welcome to Bunyamin Kosar. Jourdain for the win, he said. He says, welcome to the channel.
welcome in,
Thank
buddy.
you very
Nice.
much. Hit the like on the
Nice.
video. And Eric Davila, welcome in as well. I don't know what you were
Welcome in,
referring to. Israel says, but Shane Burgos versus Air Jourdain. Banger fight incoming. Fight of the night all over it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Rivers says Makachev gonna get humbled. Wow. I mean, look, we could go back and forth. This is why this fight has happened. You know.
Yes.
My Twitter blew up a few like a month or two ago.
You were getting hunted down.
I was getting
from
hunted
Brazilians,
down
mate.
exactly for my opinions on Makachev. And look, there's been so much talk about this fight. That's why it's happening. That's why it's happening. You know, whether you believe that Islam deserves it or not, I think he does. It's clear as day. You know, yes, okay, he's probably not beaten the cream of the crop in the top 5 of the division, but like the biggest guys, Oliveira's already beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else can you do?
He's already gone through a few of them. And yeah, if you're going to ask the question of like who else was there, then yeah, that's where your argument sort of falls down to, okay, obviously it's Islam. But in terms of Islam doing what he needed to do to get there, he skipped a step, in my opinion.
Tommy's on board with me. He's Team Islam as well. He says Islam about to show the world how to dethrone Charles. Mate,
they're actually doing a little build-up for this fight.
This is good.
Jourdain and Burgos.
That's good. It deserves it.
It's, potential fight of the night for me.
Bunyamin Kossar, welcome in, bro. Don't forget the subscribe button in his course as well. He says Islam, the new lightweight champion coming. So he's seen Islam as well. We're all there. Shangovi says, well, these Abu Dhabi tickets became even more important for me. Let's go. Mate, if you get them.
Get him in, mate.
Oh, mate, that'd be so sick.
Buddy.
That'd be so good. I'd be so jealous.
That'd be so good. I'll be so happy for you, buddy.
Oof. I mean, look,
this is the thing as well, just before we get into this fight as well, it's just like... There's been so many fights where I've counted Charles Oliveira out. And this is a fight where I want to pick Islam.
I know.
But do I count Oliveira out again?
You always do.
Sambo versus Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm more inside with Rivers, and he said Makhachev gonna get humbled. I hear you, bro. I think that might be what happens.
Wait. Who did you pick for champ at lightweight by the end of the year?
Yeah, I was just about to say, mate. I swear you picked Makhachev to be champ by the end of the year. Let me hear you, mate. Let me hear you. Tell everyone. Come on.
No, I said ones to watch.
To be champion by the end of the year.
I said ones to watch.
Yeah, it's Beneil Dariush.
What if you said Dariush to be champion by the end of the year?
I'm sure you said Islam.
Did I really?
You must have known. Pretty sure all 3 of us went Islam.
Well, I'm checking.
Crazy.
Right, I'm going to jump into Jourdain.
Watch Makhachev, watch Beneil.
Yeah. But in terms of champ by the end of the year, what we're talking about.
Oh, brah, imagine.
And you want Charles to win?
Subscriber, bro. Thank you.
Yes, thank you
for the sub.
Another sub.
That's 963. Let's get this going, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Hit these likes up on the video. Let's get it rolling.
Right, I jump on to Charles Jourdain then, who has got and then I'll have a look if Sai actually did pick Oliveira. Sorry, not Islam.
All right.
And then jump onto Charles Jourdain, who's got a pro record of 13 wins with 4 losses, with 8 KOs and 4 submissions, and has 4 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 4 wins and 3 losses. And he made his UFC debut back in 2019. And an interesting stat, which could go away today, never been KO'd, and he's on a 2-fight win streak.
Okay, interesting. Right, fighting style. Southpaw fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He etches forward with a tight guard and a narrow Muay Thai stance. He always throws his shots with bad intentions, this guy. It's actually quite surprising how well his gas tank holds up throughout the fight. Like, he increases his intensity as the fight goes along. Now, he does like to start by attacking the legs, but he does pay a lot of attention to the whole entire body, which is actually really impressive, quite wise. Shows a lot of his sort of fighter IQ in the sort of way he does conduct himself there. But he's got so many tools to his toolkit. He switches his stances, which also that would itself doubles the problem of his leg kicks, and adds that little extra dynamic to his striking credentials. Got those extended combos, but he cuts off the octagon well. And when he actually has you pressured up against the fence, he's looking to rip to the body and then land up top as well. Like, this guy's got a lot of different looks, a lot of different things he can bring to a fight tonight, and that's why for me it is gonna be potential fight tonight. Just sparks will be flying.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be. This is such a crazy fight, and you did indeed pick Islam.
I did.
Yes.
Who did you go with?
And we all went Islam.
I knew it would be. I knew it was. And
this guy
was down. What's going for Oliveira? What?
He's done. Who else did he go against as well that he picked for champion by the end of the year? But then when it comes to actually picking a person, he picks different. I can't remember who he done it for now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to get into Shane before he gets into it. Shane Burgos. We could go back and forth all down this.
All right.
Jump into Shane Burgos then, who's got a pro record of 14 wins with 3 losses, with 5 KOs and 5 submissions, and has 6 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 7 wins and 3 losses. And he made his UFC debut back in 2016. And he's got the opposite stat, has never been submitted. And we all know that the submission credentials of Charles Jourdain.
All right.
They exist. They exist.
They exist, mate.
As Charles makes his way in. Let's go to fighting style, JK.
All right, fighting style for Mr. Burgos. That I'm not reading out because that is incorrect.
You don't have to.
He doesn't look like Damo.
I didn't even see that. Is that written down? Is it?
I wrote it down because I thought I'd forget to say it.
But Shane Burgos is an orthodox fighter, but occasionally switches stances. He has a large frame for the featherweight division. He stays in line of fire, forehead to forehead, almost relying on his reflexes to slip and strike and counter, living right in the pocket the whole time. Boxing and dexterity with his hands is impressive. He likes to slip at the jab and go to the work to the body. Will happily eat one to kind of land one.
Nasty.
Oh man, 100%. Relentless with his approach.
Fire.
He will creep on you looking to brawl. He uses his pressure as an additional weapon to his game in a way. And, you know, Billy Quintillo definitely saw that side of his game in the last outing. He has been known to have a solid chin. However, didn't hold up against Edson Barbosa. You know, it was a bit of a delayed knockout.
No, that was a weird one, wasn't it?
That was a strange finish,
Even
but man.
still, no, his chin held up. His brain failed.
Yeah, something switched off.
His brain was like, right, I'm out.
It was literally like flicking a light switch. It was like, not.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's so delayed. His brain was like, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah,
okay.
like he definitely took it, and then, like you said,
Right.
mate, he's like,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, we're going down. We're shutting down.
Exactly, I'm shutting down. This is ridiculous. When is this body going to like give in? It just didn't.
Got it. We're going.
Before we get into expectation, guys, got a little bit of a present actually.
No, you do.
A present?
A little bit of a present. But I kind of want to see that subscriber count go to 965 before we do it. Because
I don't know anything about present. This is news for me.
Because who's been looking at the UFC media recently, right, and realised that they've been doing these tortilla slaps?
Yeah, I said that to you. I said that to you.
You'd only said in the group, didn't you? The thing.
No, this is what I said to you boys.
So I've got a packet of tortillas with us, right?
You can't do that now. You've got to wait till next week when I'm there.
Well, I don't know.
I can slap the shit out of you, Tommy, with that tortilla. Oh, yes, listen, me and you, Tommy, I'm going to whack you one.
Me and Si will have a game if that subscriber mark hits to 965. So only 2. So you got to get sharing on Twitter.
Subs.
Got to get retweeting, retweet the watch along, and let's get some more people in. Hit the like button, of course,
the
as
old
well.
tortilla slap.
But yeah, if we can get that subscriber march to 965, then me and Si will do a game of the
You got water in your mouth, though?
tortilla slap
is that what
game.
it
Yeah,
is?
whatever it is. Yeah, we'll get some water. Don't worry. I
let's
don't
get
even
to
know how it
expectations.
works. All right,
Right.
yeah, go on then.
Okay, so what I expect to see from Charles Jourdain. Jourdain would actually be the quicker one of the two, I think. He's going to be on the feet, and he's actually going to need to sort of use his speed to be in and out of strikes, staying away from the power of Burgos, because that's what's going to be really dangerous. He's going to attack Shane Burgos' body, I think. He's actually going to want to pick him apart from using that teep kick and to manage the range as well. But stay technically calculated if he can. He's going to make those power shots count at the right time. Burgos does look like he does like to sort of leave his head above the parapet sometimes. And those are the opportunities which I think like Jourdain can actually capitalize on and tag. Now, increasing the output as the fight goes long, this is just a natural trait of someone like Jourdain, but also for Burgos too. So that's why I think it's going to be a firefight. But finishing strong in the third round could be... if he even gets that far, is what's going to have to be important, I think, for this guy. That's probably where we're going to see the difference in this particular fight. In the third round, we can probably see the difference. Let me get that timer in, and then...
Who did you go for in this fight, boys?
I got for
Finish it.
Burgos decision.
You got Shane as well?
Yeah, it's a difficult fight to call. It's so difficult. You know, Charles Jourdain is so dynamic.
Charles, I think he's got more tools to win the fight, but like you said, I think the pressure could cause him problems.
And I think Burgos has got more power.
I think I might change. I
Look at we've said this so many times. Look at like the frame of Burgos, man.
huge.
How does he make featherweight?
don't know. I don't know.
Kick for kick, man. Is insane.
I think I went Burgos on this one, but with the expectation here and the point, I did say, like, if Jourdain wants to get a stoppage, punching Shane's face won't do it. He would actually sort of have to think a little differently, think a little laterally, just away from brute force alone, and just think more submission or collapsing that lead leg.
Yeah,
but that chin, it just holds up so well. Here he is. He's completely Hamzat Chimaeving this, isn't he? Charging forwards and just laying hands.
As for Burgos, what he's doing now is just stay composed, like he was in the Quintillo fight, remain in Jourdain's face and not give him any space to reset, and that's pretty much what he's doing now. Burgos will have better success in the clinch, like we're seeing now.
Wow.
Because he'll be able to use his size and strength to his advantage. I don't think he'll get it from half guard. I don't think he'll get it from half guard. From here, he'll be able to use dirty blocks inside in the clinch. I think he also needs to attack the lead leg and try repay Jourdain for every one that he throws to make sure it doesn't fall behind. That was naughty.
Oh my gosh, that was naughty.
He just kicks off the fence.
That was insane. That was insane. And now he's got both hooks in.
Oh! No, he's not good at under. He's not good at under. He's not good at under.
It's still a chin crank.
He's got both hooks in.
Such an uncomfortable chin crank.
Neck crank.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, something like this. I mean, that's tough.
Oh, that was naughty.
No, he's fine.
He's still there. He's still there.
It's not even under the chin. It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
that was naughty to get in his position now. That's crazy.
Oh,
wow.
Man, this is tight. Good start for Shane Burgos, initiating the grappling early.
Yeah, exactly.
So glad the ref didn't stop at that point. But
we didn't expect this to be a grappling affair. I thought it'd be stand and bang, but this is what I mean. Great. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Burgos being very calculated. Oh, Jourdain shrugging him off.
Oh,
wow. He
Who's
says,
mouthpiece?
no, we ain't playing that time. Mouthpiece. All right.
Oh, he's allowed it. Let's see
All right.
What did you put for this one, Si?
I'm having a look now.
I swear you end decision Burgos.
Yeah, decision Burgos
as well.
I was worried I put Jourdain because I was tempted to change.
No, you can't do that on the app now, mate.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I think. I thought I changed before the fight, like ages ago.
Knees inside for both men.
Jeez.
Oh, nice little trip from Jourdain.
That was naughty.
Hands in the pocket.
Off.
This is it.
Burgos smiles, mate. He takes a smile. He's like, this is what I wanted.
Yes, finally. I mean, that's another thing with Jourdain. Like, if you want to beat him, you got to do it early because he comes alive after the fire starts to burn, you know?
So entertaining to watch.
That Spartan kick against that
yes.
Oh, man. That was insane. He was just like in the last round, just like, ha! He was like me at the gym. Ha! 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 Like,
Cully's talking in our Discord. I told you, man.
Oh, Cully, where's Cully at? Get him in.
Where you at, Cully? Bro.
Oh! Man. Let's get it in,
This
boys.
is no longer potential fight tonight.
This is definitely got to be a fight tonight. Jourdain is a monster, mate.
Bad man.
He's a bad man. Like him versus Topuria, I wanted that fight big time.
Oh, mate.
Win or lose against Burgos, I don't care.
He's a level.
Burgos is ranked.
Yeah.
Topuria versus Jourdain is the one to make.
Jourdain is a level.
Crazy fight. This is Shango V. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys coming in, don't forget to hit a like on the video. If we manage to get to 965 subscribers, me and Si will play the tortilla. Is it tortilla?
Yeah.
The tortilla wraps game, whatever the fuck it is.
Can we do that? We can't do it here on the sofa.
Yeah, fuck it. It's only a little bit of water, mate. It's only a little bit of water. It's a hot day. You dry up.
You've had worse, and you're
I don't
facing
think I
Yeah. Fresh trim Ash says Michael Cully. Yes, Cully.
Yes, Cully.
Good to
Rock
see
it,
you,
bro.
my friend. As always.
I don't think I understand. It's not me getting wet I'm worried about. It's all the technology we got around us, which I'm worried about.
Well, make sure you spit in Jordan's face then.
We're watering the plants at the end of the day.
They're throwing bombs now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, watering the plants, yeah.
As long as it's not direct.
I don't want this round to end,
Oh,
man.
flying knee.
Ooh.
That's why they call him Air Jordan.
Exactly.
Air Jourdain.
Mate.
Even though his
mate,
name's Jourdain.
Ripping it inside. Yeah, but, you know, because of Air Jordan.
French-Canadian. What can you expect?
Well, what a round.
What a round.
Burgos took that round for me.
I got Burgos as well. Good end, though, from Jourdain.
Good, yes, 100%, mate, yeah.
You know, the fact that Burgos had him in a threatening position on the ground and could have got the submission, I think he takes the round because of that. Effective grappling.
Yeah. But also, he had him running from the offset.
Yes, let's
you
get
can
more
see who was
people
afraid.
in. Let's get more people into this stream. Hit a like on the video. Get it going.
That's jokes.
Django V saying these boys may be on for a bonus just after that first round. Absolutely. A first round like that could be a full fight bonus.
Oh, yeah.
As 3 fight bonuses is if it gets to 3 rounds.
Another 2.
All right, look at the Discord, quick. Look at that picture.
I've not
from.
seen
Do you know when Thingy KO'd that earlier?
Oh.
He's like, oh shit.
This was a
fuck.
this was the moment when I realized I fucked up.
Yes. Get in the Discord, guys. If you haven't done so already.
That's the meme.
All right, give it out. Time up.
Oh, time out.
It's on.
Oh, it's on. Okay, nice one. I didn't even see you. I didn't even see you press it. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I got it.
Oh, exchanging kicks.
Exchanging, indeed. Oh, that's showing UFC London.
Oh, come on. It's going to be so good.
It's coming. It's like the Coca-Cola van when Christmas comes around and Santa Claus.
Ooh, that was a cheeky left that landed then for Jourdain.
Oh, Kali. Oh.
He's going to do that all day as well. But this is what I mean about Burgos leaving his head above the parapet. It's just there in danger often. And Jourdain's fast enough to find it.
Whoosh.
He's got a speed. He can find it. There we go. Spartan kicks.
Kali, I've asked you before. I'll ask you again.
Hands
Are
down,
you
stalking
coming to London next week? That's the ultimate question. Got some good signings coming
indeed,
up.
mate.
Got
Come
some
on.
good signings. They've been announced. You got
Chandler's
Come With
down.
Us, Michael Chandler, Ioane, and Jacek. Oh, Shane Burgos going to looking to take the back
He's got
again.
his hands together
Potentially
as
Leon
well.
Edwards. Potentially.
Maybe Leon Edwards. We don't know.
Okay. Nice. So Shane would have had a game plan at the beginning of this to say the grappling and the takedowns
Whoosh.
would be where I can
He's got-
find
he's
the
got
margins.
hooks
Because he
in as
knows
well.
Surely his strength
Yeah.
is where it's at.
Yeah.
It's a weakness of Jourdain.
Yeah,
say it's a
I would say it's
weakness,
I think it's just a massive strength for Burgos.
That's where he could edge it then.
Yeah. Like
Go on,
Burgos
kick
knew
off,
he
kick
could
off the
do
cage again.
against
Let me see it.
Barbosa.
Kick off the cage. Oh, he's got it locked. His leg's locked.
Tommy says, if you don't come, Cully, I'm going to slide tackle your nana.
Love that.
Merkayev, whoa.
Don't test him
Merkayev, whoa. He came from Dagestan. He's going to sub your nan. Merkayev, whoa. Merkayev, whoa. He came from Dagestan.
Body shots.
He's going to
Oh, he's trying. Oh, he's going to turn him.
Oh, he's going to fall off.
Yeah.
He needs. I think he needs to jump off now before
He
you
needs
go
to
for a ride.
readjust his hips
Burgos.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Burgos
done
like
so. He's done so.
Spider-Man.
Himself back.
His
Himself
shorts
back.
match his
Oh, he's under.
Whoa,
He's under.
He's under. He's getting there. He's getting there. Not quite.
Oh, bro.
Israel Ferrer says Ash should ask Chandler
Look
who
at this. Oh,
he
he's
might
one-
fight in Hell in a Cell. That's a good comment.
Oh, he's too high now, I think.
He is too high.
Yes.
Grab the leg. Grab the leg.
kinda wanna-
Grab the leg.
kinda
Grab the
wanna-
leg.
Hit
grab
like
the
on the
leg, grab
video,
leg.
guys, if you've not done so already.
Burgos needs to grab that leg.
Burgos
Oh,
is in a good position
he wants to sit
again
back.
in
Good
round two.
no. Good position.
He's literally just been wearing him like Dora's backpack all of round two.
Mate,
Dora
Jourdain's
the-
going for
Dora
an
the-
explore, mate.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
He's exploring his jiu-jitsu game. Man. Such effective grappling from Jourdain. Not from Jourdain, from Burgos.
From Burgos, but Jourdain is he's doing well to stop this looking any more dangerous than it
Yeah,
already
he
does.
is.
Like this should be a very compromising position, and many people would not have survived too much from.
Oh, he
Ooh,
absolutely
got a
grabbed the
banana
leg.
split,
He's
but
gone
no,
for it.
he let
Let's
go.
grab the leg.
That lock
call
is
it
just
banana
immaculate, though, isn't it?
Oh, he did have it under the
did
chin
a
there,
bit,
but let it
yeah.
go.
I think
he needs to
Land some
soften up for
bombs.
more
Come on,
strikes,
right.
yeah.
I think it's the last minute, mate. Let's start landing some bombs, all right?
Yeah.
Genuinely,
Jump off and land some bombs. Come on.
Jourdain must be miffed. He's like, I can't get this guy off. Why can't I get him off? Do you know what I mean? He must be miffed.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, grab that leg, put himself
Threaten the
back
leg.
underneath him.
See? Threaten the leg, and that's under the chin as well.
Man,
Maybe not.
how's he gonna go do this then?
Shango V says Jourdain works part-time as a climbing frame.
Yeah, literally.
Did you hear Israel Ferreira's comment earlier, Ash?
No.
He goes, Ash should ask Chandler who he would fight in Hell in a Cell.
I will.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nah, chin-
Could he get
he's
the
got,
neck
he's got a hand on the
chin.
bicep.
Could he get the neck crank?
He's
Nah,
pushing with the
he's
hips,
comfy.
so
He's
he's going to get
comfy.
it cranked.
He's
This is
comfy.
what exactly what happened
He's squeezing
He
for
is.
dear
when
Really,
life.
really
Lasagnas
is.
got tapped out by
It's
Clay
not the neck,
Guida.
though. It's not the neck.
exactly almost.
Squeezing. Oh,
It's just
he's let go.
uncomfortable.
Burgos was squeezing for dear life
Yeah,
there.
Jourdain's
Jackson's arm
Luckily,
fine.
there's only 30 seconds left of this round because you can have a little rest.
I love Jourdain for not giving in on that though. A lot of people might tap at that point
solid.
because they just think I got no hope.
Yeah, because it's uncomfortable.
But
Yeah.
also just the fact of like, I'm round two, and I'm in this position, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. And most people are just like, let's call it and tap. But this is amazing. The fact that he still sees some hope
He's
in this
going
fight.
to
for
go
him.
to full mount and offload some bombs.
Yeah.
I want to see what he's going to bring in round three though. He's got to have an answer. That's why he's holding on for sure.
Woo. Oh,
That's happening, Diogo Santos style.
I love
Diogo Santos
There
on
we go.
Brandon Vera. I love it. Wait, remember that? It was like chopping him.
Yes.
Like a little, I love that. Brandon Vera, Thiago Santos on,
Islam
Thiago Silva on Brandon.
Islam
Brandon Vera.
Makhachev's in the house. He goes, Burgos wrestling perfect.
Islam Makhachev. Yes, Islam. Welcome into the channel, my man.
That's class.
Oh, man.
Brother, listen,
Number one
brother.
bullshit.
The wrestling is on point, brother. No fear. We're going to smash Charles Oliveira October.
Oh, mate. Tell us, what was it like to have that fight confirmed, Islam Makhachev, to be fighting
Oh,
Charles?
mate, it was so crazy. We were deep in conversation about the rankings, and I look up and I was like, wow.
I'm glad it's been made.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fight that makes sense. There's no arguments can be made from this fight, and no one can be
Well, yeah, they can
annoyed.
be.
Surely, who?
Mate, it's just Charles
Who
fans
could be annoyed?
who fear Islam Makhachev. That's what it is.
Who could be annoyed that that fight's been made?
They fear him.
You tell me,
A
Mr. Brown.
lot of people
They
think he's getting a bit of a, I mean, to be
fear
fair, the only reason why it's hard to be annoyed that the fight's been made is because you've got other fighters like that have, like Cyril Gane, for example. He's another example of someone who just pretty much stepped in to
Yeah,
title
he's had
fight
a
as
real
well.
good run at lightweight, isn't he?
No, not at that weight class, you numpty. Obviously, in his own weight class, he's someone who has stepped in and gone right, pretty much right to in like a couple of steps through to the whole division to a title shot. So it's happened before. It has happened
Islam's
before.
been
But
lightweight a lot.
the reason you
shorter.
like-
He's on a massive.
He's been a lot
You got to
longer
look at
times,
someone
though.
like I know, obviously. Oh, you big right from
in comparison,
you
yeah.
got-
But he hasn't really. He hasn't. Yeah, he's stepping over a lot of contenders in that top 5, which he hasn't actually gone against. But the reality was,
Yeah, them top 5 people in lightweight have already fought for the belt.
I know, but
twice.
he's supposed to fight Benil. And that's the only other thing. It's just like a lot of people, if there's any sort of stick against
That's the thing. Who else would you give the title shot to?
Benil.
Benil got injured.
What you
Where's Benil at?
give
Where's
the
Benil
title
at?
shot to Benil
Where's
Dariush?
Benil at, cocksucker?
Benil Dariush is sick.
He is sick, but where's
Yeah,
he
but when was
at?
the last time he won?
His last 4, I think. He's on a streak of like 5 wins.
Islam Makhachev is on a win streak, Mr. Brown.
Oh yeah, of like insane amount of
My
wins.
God.
I know he is. But that's why Benil Dariush and Islam Makhachev were supposed to fight.
Yeah, but Benil Dariush is like, come on. It's the fight to make. It's got to be the fight to make. Come on, Mr. Brown.
Dariush on a 7-fight win streak.
7
Islam
fight win
10.
streak.
But then Benil Dariush, I'm missing this fight for this, by the way.
Oh, stiff down from Jourdain. And again,
Yes, he beat Diego Ferreira and Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson's obviously a solid win to have, but fact is, he's injured.
How long has he been out for? He's been out for almost a year now.
Been out for
Oi,
ages,
quick
yes.
hands from Jourdain.
Islam Makhachev says UFC 280 tune in, taking out Charles Oliveira inside 3 rounds, then going to Brazil for the rematch to drown him
Jourdain
in
brought it
front.
on.
Ooh,
Oh!
flush shots there.
Jourdain, get
Now
it.
he's not
Hashtag
where he,
Anu,
now
bring
he's
back
not
the
where he
gold
wants
to
to be because Burgos will offload his strength.
Welcome in, Anna. So Izzy and
up, Anna?
Islam in the house. Oliveira win. Yes, good shout.
up, Izzy?
Pop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Hit that subscribe button. We got 2 more subscribes to go until me and Sai play a little game with some tortillas. Woo! Obviously,
Oh,
likes
knee
on the
short
video are important
Jourdain.
as well.
Oh, hold on. Are they legal?
Good round from Jourdain, man.
It's a good end, yes. Actually, we got so.
This is round 3. It's the last
much
one
time
as well,
left.
isn't it? Oh, he's really got to pull out the stops, though.
Yeah, he has.
He has got 2
Yes.
minutes and 25 seconds to do it, though.
It's been all Burgos.
And he likes to pour it on late
He
as well, so he
does.
will. Look at that body
Oh,
shots.
love that
Oh,
game.
yeah, I think he
man.
thinks
He
Jourdain.
knows
This
it,
is
mate.
it.
This is Jourdain. He's so
Oh,
slick in
bro.
his later rounds.
This is Jourdain's
He's so slick in
territory.
his later rounds, mate. It doesn't matter.
Whoa.
Oh,
Body,
the body
to the
shots.
body to
Oh.
the head. Let's see it.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Keep
Mate,
going, Jourdain.
Oh, day.
Oh,
Oh,
this guy is
Rip
still
him, mate.
fighting.
Rip him.
Oh.
That's it. Big shots.
Man. This guy, all look at is 60.
He won't go
to
away,
20.
mate. He's still there.
Significant strikes in this round alone. Man, how does this guy get
It
it?
could easily be 2-3. 2-3.
Oh, oh, big elbow from Burgos, though.
Jourdain just still rolling, man.
Burgos is there.
He's got that immigrant mentality, dog.
But here's the thing, what he said in expectations. If he wants to knock him out, he's going to have to think differently.
Oh, frightening. Oh!
Big
my
uppercut
God.
from Jourdain.
He's-
Oh, right.
Bruh!
Oh, how is
What
Burgos
was
still
it?
going?
Yo!
Oh, big knee.
This is a dogfight.
That's mad. Jourdain teeing off on his
Come
face.
on, Jourdain. Break away, son. I'm going to work. Mate, it's all to play for.
Burgos is just there still.
He's looking
I don't know why you're sticking your tongue up, mate. Get involved.
Yeah, punch him, man.
Just take him down.
Oh, man. Jourdain with the
Take him
shots,
down.
man.
Oh!
Woo! How is Burgos still
Whoa!
going?
Take him
Oh, no,
down.
but
Got a
Burgos,
chin.
this is
There
perfect.
we
the
go.
back.
He's getting the back. This is it. End of round. Job done.
Legitimately?
End of round. Shane Burgos is
Wow.
going to steal this round. Not this round, but this fight. He's going to walk away with it now. Just drain on Jourdain for the rest, and you've won pretty much. But look, Jourdain, man, came in out for that third round. Look at this.
Look at the
drop
round
them
number,
numbers,
boys.
mate.
Boys, look at round number 1.
That's close, actually.
Whoa.
Oh, sugar.
The numbers don't really mean much.
I think
I'm afraid.
still Burgos was effective.
He's more effective, I think.
in round 1. Hey, hands off the fence.
Steady.
Easy. Don't want to see no more of that.
Hey.
What are you crying about?
No, he's moaning because he's grappling.
Feints grab.
He's moaning because...
Oh, big kick!
Oh,
Literally, Burgos is still there. Oh, what a fight.
Whoa.
What a fight.
man.
What
Fight of the
was
night.
he complaining about?
As promised. Boom. All right, that second round was... let's drop a button for that.
Let's have it and boom.
Although, look at Jourdain's face and look at Burgos' face. Now look, tell me who's been more effective.
Yeah, in that last round, yes. But
Yeah, in the last round, Mr. Brown.
I think Burgos has still got this fight.
But here it is. If Burgos was so effective in the first round, where's all the scratch and scars on Jourdain's face?
Doesn't matter.
I'm worried. I'm just
matter.
worried. I feel like after the fight, the referees do tend to look at the damage on the
Yes,
fighters.
But the first round, what was
judges,
that? How
the
did they
judges,
score that first
sorry,
round?
yeah.
That's the question. How did they
Come on,
score
Mr.
that
Brown.
first round?
Wrong one.
Because
Yeah,
without a
the
doubt, I
first
think
round- the
first
first round
two
is-
round
yes,
2,
the first round's
100%
key.
Burgos, without a doubt.
Wait, the first round, without a doubt. Did you see the
No,
numbers?
second round without
Second
doubt.
round.
Second round without doubt.
Yeah.
First round was closer.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
saw the
But I think
numbers.
Burgos had more punctuation on his strikes, and
I'm worried,
just looks
boys.
a bit more menacing coming forward. Shango V says, Tommy says Burgos didn't want to stand and bang. Shango V says, give those boys a bonus. Font surely, fight of the night surely.
Yeah.
We'll take some topping, 100%. Round by round scoring, remember though. Do not know what that means, Muslim. Ivan Nicholas is in the house. Yes,
Yes.
Ivan!
What's good, bro? Welcome
Ivan Nicholas. Sorry for joining late, boys. Lost my 4th loan and mortgage, betting it all on Jack Shaw. Had to hijack a phone from
What
some
a silly
nan to
bet that
tune
was.
in.
I'm sorry,
mate.
but come on now.
I gone and done
Come
the same
on.
thing, bro. I lost all my.
Oh,
Gutted.
shiza.
Gutted,
I was
man.
doing so well on my picks until I sort of came
Short
against
down with the
some.
most significant bit. He's just purely on that third round, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Muslim
but look, takedowns,
Shematov. Sorry, bro. He
submission.
said USA, you sus, fuck, made, fuck. English over here, brother. I'm just sorry. I do not know what you're talking about.
I'm
Hit a
listening.
like on the video.
That's USA. US.
I think that was meant to be the USC flag. Get subscribing because me and Sol are going to play a game with the tortillas. Here's official decision.
Here we go. Please.
Oh, it's not split, so it's Burgos.
Yeah. Majority decision. Shane Burgos.
Yeah.
15 points in the bag.
Win prizes, baby.
Yes. Did you go
Let's
decision?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, of course I
You
did,
went
mate.
third round, didn't you?
I said decision, but I didn't think you did.
No, I went decision.
Did
I
you
think
go
I
decision?
bloody hope I did.
I'm pretty sure you guys were saying about knockouts earlier.
I don't think it was going to stop Jourdain.
Surely I didn't. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I went decision. No, Ash went second round knockout.
Did I?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
shit.
What was that? You said.
Shit.
What was this about? Yeah, surely not gonna knock out Charles Jourdain.
Points mean prizes, baby.
I was gonna say earlier, you boys were talking about some sort of stoppage.
Is Muslim
Sugar.
Shermatov saying America made fake? Was don't know. Hit a like on the video there, bro. Yeah. I think it's the right
I
decision.
don't believe that.
Right decision, and we got a good fight coming up next as well.
Well, I'm back to top 20 now, so it's all right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Where are you, Tommy? Oh, you're all the way down there, mate. Shame, innit?
Fight talk.
Oh, you went Jourdain as well, mate. Unlucky, son.
Are you above me, JK? You're 6.
Overall, yeah.
Oh, that's overall.
It's overall, bro.
How do I look at the
Of course,
tonight?
mate. I'm slandering it, mate. All over it.
Let's
What a
go.
fight that was, though, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man,
A lot of
for
people
sure.
went decision to Shane Burgos. 10-8. Wow.
Oh, 10-8. That's
that
the
the
one that done
second
it.
round?
Raw.
Must have been
Was that when he had him in that submission attempt? Or,
Yeah.
I'm sorry he had him down on the first round as well, didn't he? No, maybe not.
He had the back mount for the majority of the round. in the
That
second.
was it.
I don't know if can you see DC there? Like he's getting well excited because of the Charles Oliveira versus Islam fight.
Because his boy Islam's going to take the gold.
Yeah.
Brother. Listen, brother. we're taking the
Islam's
gold.
just tweeted October 22nd. I'm bringing UFC lightweight belt back to Dagestan.
And look, we predicted these things. Back last year, we said Islam Makhachev, not this year for 2021, but 2022, he will be the champ. And we're going to see it. We're going to see it.
I said end of 2022. Yeah, I feel like it's still. When is this going to be?
This next fight's interesting because Matt Schnell is
Yeah,
still
pretty
decent,
much there,
man.
innit?
Perfect, mate. Perfect. Tommy says, can we talk about how fucking mingling
Athlete.
athletes, custard, colour, blazers, everyone is wearing? Yeah, I mean,
How
they're
minging
pretty
they
bad,
are.
but
all these?
they're an
Ah,
ABC
okay,
thing.
how
They're like
minging
a
all
news
these.
anchor thing.
Yeah. it's just branding,
Muslim
isn't it?
says Hamzat Shamaev good. Yeah, man, mate, love a bit of Hamzat. I hope he gets a fight against Kamaru Usman. To be honest, I
I'll get that off the screen.
don't know if he'll be forced to fight Colby though. I'm not sure if it'll happen. We'll see.
Is that
Yes.
sub number going? Is it going up?
Nothing yet. We need
I
another
can't wait for
2
you to
more
whack
subs.
sign the face.
I know. This is what I'm saying, guys. Get on Twitter.
Thanks, yeah.
What are the rules exactly?
Retweet the watch along post that we've done.
So
Last
you,
post.
you got a bit of water. You put
Just so I can
water in your
slap someone in
mouth,
the face with a tortilla.
and then you slap someone in the face with that. And obviously, if the water comes out, whoever slaps the person, and let's say you slap Jordan's side,
Right.
and his water comes out,
Right.
you win. But if he keeps it in, then you go again.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, that's the rule set. I like that.
Okay, so you can't spit out your water.
Yeah, so you can obviously hit each other
spit
as
it out
hard as you can.
anyways.
Obviously, you got to hit him hard for him to spit it out. innit?
Jordan's good. Jordan's-
Can you
I'm a
imagine
good
he slaps
spitter.
you and Sai just gets knocked out?
I'm just gonna be like this. But I'm like, it's Blake.
There's no way that you will not spit your water out because one, you like to spit. Two,
Oh, Contender Series, July 26th.
you laugh like fuck, so you're gonna go off. Oh, yes.
Oh, me?
July 26th.
You won't be able to hold it in.
Oh yeah, you'd know that I like to spit.
Yes, Contender Series is coming back. We're gonna find out if Ashley's gonna do a show for it.
It's happening.
Yes, Tommy's getting the retweets
Talk
going.
about it on
Come
Monday,
watch the
so-
tortilla challenge. Drop a sub. That's it. Two
Oh,
more.
love Tommy, love.
Israel Ferrer says, I want Shamaev versus Covington just for the trash talk. Yeah, I think the press
Oh,
conference
that'd
for
be
that would
legendary.
be epic. I'd be a bit nervy for that one, though. Big risk for the UFC, in my opinion, if they're going to do that fight. Because, look,
No
you know,
more of a risk than
just because if Colby beats Hamzat, then who is next in line if Usman beats Edwards?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Muslim says, Hamza Shamaev, my brother. Brother, yes, brother. Hit the like on the video.
It's a stacked division. You got to have talent coming through soon enough. I think. Who we got down there? Welter. Oh, actually, no, we're feeling another division. Aren't we? It's a welterweight.
It is
Tuesday, 8
We've got some people on the rise, I
ET, 5 PT. Oh, it's live on.
very
What
soon.
time would that be for us?
Tuesday, July 26th. That's next
he's,
week.
mate, that's
8 p.m. for us, isn't it?
no, that's 8 p.m.
No,
their
that's
time.
ET, Eastern.
Yeah. What's
Midnight?
5 hours? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Isn't next
Yeah, it's
week's,
about 1 a.m.
next week's event?
No,
Contender
Contender
Series.
Series.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean? Next event's London, you ponce.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not at 1 a.m. in the morning. It's like next week's event is at 8 p.m.
Fucking hell.
What about Contender
I love you.
Series?
Sorry, I love you.
Well, this is it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought it was said next week's event. I was like, well, I don't know when that is saying it is, but I know next week's event's at 8 p.m.
Love you.
Bunyamin Corsair says Jourdain clearly won that fight. That fight was robbed. I don't know. First 2 rounds, though, man.
Yeah, it was
It was,
that
the first round was
wasn't it?
close, but I gave it to Burgos.
No, Si, no.
I just think Jourdain
What?
couldn't quite go in.
What?
No,
What?
stop it.
Yeah,
What?
put your boner away.
What? What?
Put your knobber away.
What are you on
son.
about?
He's Brian's gal.
I mean, she knows T City, but how would you like to meet D City?
I was just say S City doesn't really cut it.
Nah, D City though. Ooh. Nah.
D City.
How did you know? How did you know where I was looking? How did you know?
Because you had your knobber out.
I was generally just like,
Should we jump into, is it?
oh, bro, you know me too well.
Mudaerji.
That's the one. Mudaerji.
Smash Schnell.
Mudaerji, jump onto, has got a pro record of 16 wins with 4 losses, with 13 KOs and 1 submission, and has 10 first-round finishes. His UFC record is 3 wins with 1 loss. Made his UFC debut back in 2018, and is on a 3-fight win streak and has never been KO'd.
Yes, brother.
Never, ever, ever. Okay, fighting style.
Mudaerji.
Summon fighting style. He's a southpaw fighter, tall, for the flyweight division. He's actually quite tall. His distance management is one of his best attributes. He actually got a lot of long-range weapons, this guy. He stays light on his feet, and he is very good at scurrying out of danger, attacking and resetting just after those exchanges. But he comfortably throws kicks off of his front leg, so he throws them so fast, it's almost like it's a jab. It's insane. And I think that could be quite useful in this fight, actually. But we'll see. Smart counter puncher who sets up his traps really wisely. He does look to sort of catch opponents as he's moving backwards as well. Like, the guy's got a great fighter IQ. And we're looking right now as to how he sort of matched up in his last fight out. What was the guy's name? I wouldn't say Bontorin, but when?
Full match now.
No, the one before him. But the way he knocked out the smaller guy. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Mudaerji.
Yeah.
Against
It's there. He was just a smaller guy.
Timur Valiev.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy. Well, the point was the way he was able to sort of manipulate his movement, create a space, make him feel the space, and then his fighter IQ was just on point, how he used his own momentum.
Back in 1 sec.
Knock this guy down.
I'll go after match now. Sorry.
Yeah, go on. Tell us about match now.
Jump into match now. He's got a pro record of 15 wins with 6 losses, with 2 KOs and 8 submissions, and has 9 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 5 wins with 4 losses. And he made his UFC debut back in 2016 and was on the Tournament of Champions of the Ultimate Fighter.
Indeed, he was. All right.
Of the flyweights. Right, back in my...
JK, you do want to take us through some of the fighting style?
All right, fighting style for match now. He's an Orthodox fighter, black belt in karate, purple belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, well-rounded, talented athlete who usually makes his money on the ground, but in his last outing, or the one, not his last outing, the one before against Tyson Nam, he showed off his proficient stand-up ability. The one that he had last, he got caught against Brandon Royval in a sub, but he started off well though. He moves wisely, shades of Israel Adesanya in the way that he shifts his head off the center line, anticipating the slip, although his relaxes aren't quite as sharp. Reflexes.
Yeah, my bad.
His gag reflexes aren't as quite as sharp. Fast stands and throws a lot of combinations, but has a patient approach and doesn't rush forward. Great level changes as well.
Yeah, the guy's an all-around talent, I think. Expectations for Mudaerji. Jordan's just doing a bit of a photo shoot with the tortilla wraps. I mean, he never takes pictures like that with me. So anyway, I want to see this that diverse kicking game of the of his. How many pictures do you need to take?
Taking it through Instagram is hard.
I swear you've taken like 4 pictures.
I did a GIF by accident.
All right. So, expectations. This is for Mudaerji. Now, I want to see that diverse kicking game of his to keep Schnell guessing. I want him to use different variety of kicks, go low, go high, mix it up, just to sort of make sure Schnell is not entirely clocking exactly what's going to come next. And I feel like this actually will disrupt the rhythm and not let him settle into his fight. Keep Schnell on the outside and control the center. That's going to be really important. I think that Mudaerji will have more power in his striking than Schnell. But he still needs to be aware of the extended combination Schnell is capable of throwing. So if Schnell throws an initial 3, just to sort of close the range, he's got to be aware of what can come after that, the 4, the 5, the 6, that can sort of add to the end of his combos that can hit the target. Now, this guy fights pretty long, which is why those extended combinations will be important from Schnell's side. But exploding into range and setting traps for Schnell to walk on is exactly how he's going to want to be playing this one. I think he's going to try to get in. He's going to try not to get in too close or brawl with Schnell. But if he controls the distance and not let him enter freely into range without paying some sort of admission tax, then that's exactly how I think he could potentially be moving on to getting the win on this.
Yes.
What about Schnell?
As for Matt Schnell...
All good? You get a picture?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I was just switching back to the comments for the guys. As for Matt Schnell, though, I'm hoping for a much calmer... Matt Schnell in this fight. He fought with too much emotion in the last outing against Brandon Royval, and it was due to his mother's passing. You know, I think he needs to stay patient, looking to slip and counter when Mudaerji commits to his strikes. His best chance would be to force the grappling exchanges and capitalize when Mudaerji makes a mistake. He's more than capable of pulling off the submission. He just needs to take away one thing Mudaerji loves, and that's the distance, you know?
Yeah.
He does fight very long, does Mudaerji. Whereas...
That's so true.
You know, with Matt Schnell, it's a little bit tighter. His stance is quite wide, but, you know, he doesn't lean...
If he's able to get in
He
close...
kind of leans forward a little bit more.
If he's able to be a
Mudaerji.
space invader in this and not give Mudaerji the range or distance to work, then yeah, he can start making the fight his own. But
Yeah.
as long as there's space there, you're right. Mudaerji, he likes to fight that way, and you're playing to his strengths.
Yeah.
Giving him that space.
Close fight, though. It's a super close fight. Wow, I didn't realize Matt Schnell was 32.
Oh, really?
Boy. The thing is with Matt Schnell's last fight, you know, he dropped Royval. He did. And he looked good. Like I said, he was pressuring Royval. Got a bit too emotional. And he did have him in a guillotine. But then he got guillotined himself afterwards. So, you know, and it wasn't really a good idea to take the fight to the ground against someone like Brandon Royval, who is very slick in that department.
Yeah.
You know, and I think
at least
Schnell
not hang
was
out there.
chasing for a finish.
You shouldn't ever support or use your arm to post in those positions, because he wraps it up or hang out down there for sure. And he hung out there just a tad second
A little bit too long, yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that fight, though? I mean, because you're right, he did have him in trouble initially, Brandon Royval. Do you reckon if you run that fight out of 10 times, or we got a technical issue? We just got to double check that. I'm asking you, Ash, if you run that fight back 10 times on Brandon Royval and Schnell, how many times does Schnell actually win? Because I think he was a bit emotionally sort of triggered in the last one.
To be honest, I think he wins it more times than not.
Yeah, well said. I think it was just if you want to run that one back, then Schnell could do it, and he could do it better.
This is what I mean. Like Schnell's actually a massive underdog in this fight, but he's still got it.
He is good. I did go with Mudaerji though. Who did you go with?
Mudaerji.
Yeah, same.
Second round KO.
Oh, that's interesting. How did I say it would finish? I wonder if I put an ending to it. I'll check that out. But has it? Oh, fight's already started. Apparently, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fight started. Sorry. Yeah.
Cheers, mate. I mean, we had technical issues, so we couldn't see it.
Oh, sorry.
Our streams, our things down, but it's back up. So I'm gonna.
Oh, is it back up now? Yeah.
The 4:30
God, this
timer.
Mudaerji is very long, man.
Sorry, everyone. We didn't have any footage feeds. Okay.
This Mudaerji's long.
Time is in. 4:30.
So long.
Yeah, here we go. He is really long, isn't he? What's he got his kneecaps on for?
He's doing a bit of gardening after, mate.
Come on.
I did forget to read out the comment. I was going to get there, but Israel Ferreira said he was heading off to work, but you'll be in my ear for the play-by-play. P.S. It's 12:30 here in California. Oof.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Good day, man.
Must have been nice to sort of be up early and catch
Stiff jab.
UFC this time of day. What's it like to catch it in the morning?
Bit gutted, though, I guess, for him. He's got to go to work
Yeah.
and watch it, though.
But no, you can podcast us. Ash podcasted us last time. I've podcasted this channel before. It's actually quite fun. We'll put some color on it.
Yeah.
So at the moment on the outside, that's Mudaerji circling around, and you got Matt Schnell holding the center octagon and just sort of pressure him out.
Great timing
slipped
for that takedown.
nicely and done the takedown.
331, 330, 329.
Oh my God, you're ahead of me now.
Yeah, I did wonder because of stream.
We've got some problems going on. We've lost footage visuals again.
Antivirus just popped up.
Still playing.
Matt Schnell is in full mount now.
Yeah. What's your time, Ash?
Matt Schnell is in full mount. 306, 307. Sorry, 37, 36.
I think you're ahead of us. We'll have to resync up at the well, if it gets to the end of the round.
Oi, come on, you turn into him. Mudaerji's turned into him now. He lost it. Oh, he's in full guard now. Mudaerji's in full guard, but Schnell trying to go for the triangle. Schnell trying to go for a triangle.
Yep, see that. To be honest, Ash, you're a bit ahead of us. So if only one of us does a commentary,
okay,
you might as well carry on for this round. But then we'll have to resync.
River says Schnell by decision for me. I've actually gone round 2, Mudaerji.
I have done the same. Sai, what did you go for in this one, buddy?
Mudaerji.
Yeah, I think a lot of people went Mudaerji.
Yeah, but I thought everyone would go Schnell.
Mate, I was actually so close to putting Schnell. So close.
He's so close, man. This was a tough one to call.
Because I haven't done much. I didn't do much tape on Mudaerji.
He's good.
But I just know Matt Schnell's a veteran.
He is very
good.
And
he's so good on the ground. Yeah. And I was going to put sub as well. I wish I did. But...
Well, you don't know that yet. But let's see. Wow, look at this. Throwing the legs up. He's throwing those legs up. Mudaerji he's daring to hang out here still. He wants to go back down. He's controlling the legs.
Ooh,
Schnell's on the ground.
Right.
He's having a dig at the belly. There's that big right to the head. And he's now getting back in the full guard. Yep, Mudaerji is confident here at least. Schnell looking to sweep it over. Oh, he's throwing his legs up again. This is compromising. His legs up. He's got a triangle. He's got locked.
He's going to get
Mudaerji's got his head out.
Oh, he's going for an Uber
He's just got.
I'm a player.
Yeah,
he's trying to get his arm out.
He's just going to... Oh, mate, I thought he was going to go for a backbreaker.
Oh, he just
got a wrestling move right there.
He put himself in the worst position.
He's actually putting his own arm against himself.
Yes, Jed L. Goodman, welcome to the channel, my man. I see you from Twitter. Welcome in. This is the place to be. Thanks for the sub.
Welcome in, buddy.
Thanks for the like. One more, and Sai gets slapped in the face with a tortilla. Get it in. Retweet. Thanks for joining us.
I don't think I understand how the game works.
Oh,
huh?
You have a go, then I have a go.
No, it's just it's rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses gets slapped in the face.
You got to keep going rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, is it?
Sidewalk slam, says Shango V. He knew it. Shango V said, anyone made the joke, Schnell looks fast. I will get my coat.
Oh, to get it.
I don't know. Schnell.
Like a snail.
Schnell. He's a snail. Okay.
Someone called that taxi.
Matt Schnell landing some good shots here.
Yep.
I'll get the Uber sent round right now.
He's had a good round. I'm hoping I put round 2.
Oh, the tables have turned. Schnell is up now.
German for first. I see. I never took German when I was at school. That's where I slacked.
Oof.
Right, just gonna get myself a proper a dropper 13. You hear that noise? Look, this is ASMR right here. Dropper 13, the finest Canadian whiskey in all of the lands.
There he is. First round, we're out of it. Let's try to sync up, Ash, if we can.
Yeah. I'll pause it for 1 second and play.
Yeah, when you get to your timer, when it gets to the round and the timer's at like... stop it at 55. 4 minutes, 55 seconds. And then we'll count you in. So we'll wait for that.
Let's tell the young out. He's retweeting the goods. I don't know. He's not said hello yet.
Taylor Young?
Yeah. Taylor Young. Yeah. Taylor Young.
Taylor Young. Well, you don't get a song until he gets here.
I know. I thought Waz would be here at this time as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, same, yeah.
Did he come back last week? Didn't you guys tell me?
He did, yeah.
This is at the darts again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to slow down this stuff. It actually goes to your head.
I mean, it's like 13%, you said.
Yeah, it is. I've done the bottle pretty much.
Oh. One more sub says Tommy, absolutely. And then
I can't wait to whack each other in the face.
fights.
Yeah, we're doing the whacking. Ash, you ain't doing no whacking on that side, all right?
No. Time up.
Keep your hands above board, my friend.
If we leave these tortillas in the cupboard for long enough, they'll get mouldy. So next week should be a fun one.
Whoa. that timer, that's wild.
Ooh.
Timer's going. Where are you?
4:43, and I've just seen a low
We're
blow.
a bit behind.
Okay, yeah. All right, pause yours. We're 4.
Let me know when you see the low blow.
Yeah, low blow. We're at 4:43 now.
Tommy goes with our cocks.
Tell you what I'm going to do.
What, is that what you're doing instead of the tortilla next week? Yeah.
Oh boy. He's gonna play the game.
Right. That was a bad low blow, man.
I'm gonna get the 4:30 in. So pause at 4:30.
You're not gonna be staying at ours next week, are you, Ash?
Friday, am you?
You can stay at ours?
Yeah.
You're not gonna be bringing Kyle either, are you?
No.
You're gonna be sleeping in the living room with Tommy.
Oh, fuck it.
Yes, you're gonna have a nice little spoon.
I'm gonna spoon aside instead. I'm gonna go on the side.
Nah.
Too hot, bruv. Too hot.
No.
It's too hot. It's way too hot.
Yeah,
I sleep naked now.
Even better, mate. Even better.
Oh man.
There we go. Time's in.
When your timer gets to 4:30, Ash, pause it,
Yeah.
and I'll be like 3 seconds behind you, I'm sure. 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Time is in.
Oh, good
Well
body kick by
That's
Sue.
madness.
I think I'll put round 2. Let's go, Sue. Round 2. Let's go, Sue. Let's go, Sue. Round 2.
Look at that round.
Oh,
That's short
come
elbow.
on, Sue.
That's short elbow.
Come on, Sue.
Those arms.
Safe
That
time.
reach he's got. I think this is why I went with
Come
him in the
on,
end.
Sue.
He's got a reach advantage. He's kicking
he's
those legs
ducked in.
out. I think Schnell spotted a weakness in the fact he's got bandages on his knees and he's going for him. But he just made Sue Mudaerji take a knee.
Yeah, come on, Sue.
Sue, I'm gonna be doing the Sue if he wins. Come on. Come on.
Ah, Sue!
Come on, match now.
It's like cheering my gran at the fucking bingo. Come on, Sue!
Come on, Irene. Come on.
Yes, come on, Sue! Get the minute! Come on,
He's
Sue!
got a mystic
Give
power.
me the 15 points!
Schnell is
Now he's
holding
still
on.
there.
Schnell's holding on.
Hey, love. Hey, Sue.
The power in those hands.
Oh! Do you want another tortilla?
Whoa.
Oh,
Man.
come on, Sue!
He got...
He's had it buckled again!
Yo.
Sue is all
What's an
over
elbow?
Schnell in this third round. Come on, a head kick.
I'm
Head
telling
kick.
you.
Elbows
Schnell.
inside.
Schnell can't take the elbows.
Oh!
Oh.
This is a war. This could be fight of the night.
Whoa. Working.
Sue is
They're working.
shitting off.
Yo. Elbows. Every elbow is
Come
really
on,
affecting
Sue.
him.
Oh, come on.
Breakaway and head
Schnell,
kick.
what's
Breakaway
happening,
and
bro?
head kick. We've got 2 minutes left.
How's he not pouring it on?
Come on.
Why are you not pouring it
He's
on?
not even
He's knackered.
moving.
Head kick. Left high kick. Left high kick.
Schnell, what's going
Come on.
Either shoot on him or run from him. Don't
High
stand there
kick.
for the elbows.
Again. Buckled him.
Mate, Schnell gets
on,
off on
Sue.
punishment, I'm telling you.
Ow! And then Schnell cracks him.
He's coming back.
Sue, come on.
Bro.
High kick. Left high kick.
Wow.
Send him dazing. Set it up with the left hand.
Oh!
Schnell,
It's
come
in
on.
the
For
way.
Christ's sake.
Oh,
Oh, Schnell with a
so
great
down.
sound.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's in full mount. He's in full mount.
he is.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh.
No way.
Yo.
No
Yo.
way.
Big elbows from Schnell on top.
What a comeback.
Schnell.
No way.
I didn't want you to beat him.
Oh.
Just survive.
Wow. Literally, this is
Big
dangerous.
elbows.
Sue Mudaerji's in trouble.
Mudaerji's done.
Oh, big
He's
elbow.
in big trouble.
He's not
Oh.
anything to get out of this position.
Oh.
How?
Oh, he's going to end it. He's going to finish it.
Yes.
He's going to finish it.
What? No way! He's a bastard!
No way.
He reversed position!
How's he
No
getting
way!
Oh, he's got a triangle.
He's got a triangle! Oh, he's cinching it up!
Oh.
He nearly got
crazy.
out of it.
No way!
This is
I think
crazy.
Sue's going to do enough to get out of it.
Man.
He's in the triangle.
Elbows from Schnell on bottom.
Word.
Sue Mudaerji's a
Christ.
bloody mess.
This.
This has got to be fight of the night
shit.
now. This is
Insane.
it. This is the best round.
I didn't think he could top the bar that Burgos put down with Jourdain.
What?
I mean,
Oh, this triangle's in
How
tight
is this
now.
not taking your
He's cinching
ability
it up,
to
he's
speak?
cinching it up, but I don't
It's
know.
tight, it's in tight now.
The arm.
It's in tight now.
It's not
It's in tight
quite
now.
right.
Nah. No, he's still there.
Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out.
He's out.
Schnell's got the triangle.
I said Matt Schnell sub. I said sub, man.
Holy
Wow,
fuck!
what
He
a
came
fight.
back from the dead, mate.
Holy
he was
shit.
like the Undertaker in there. He was like
Oh my
he was
God.
like getting tagged left, right, and center on the feet, and then
The ref was going to stop that as well.
The ref was this close to stop
Mudaerji
it.
done well to reverse position, but then Matt Schnell cinched
I
in that
told you Matt
triangle.
Schnell stopped, man.
Wow, mate, I am dead.
Wish I stuck with sub, man. Why did I change?
Holy fuck!
Why did I change? What a fight. Press
Mate,
that button.
Tommy's all over it, mate. He's celebrating.
done?
He's sending us
mate.
a video celebrating this week.
Unreal.
Oh, my voice is gone. That is insane.
Unreal.
Wow.
Look at
Why did you put Matt Schnell?
Nah, we went Sue across the
Mudaerji.
board, man. He literally could have had that fight. He just gassed himself out.
He did.
Yeah, them elbows. The ref was so
Schnell
close to
has
stopping it.
got a
Why did he
chin.
not? Why did he not pour it on? He
could have,
Why?
should have.
Schnell has got a chin, man.
Them elbows were like the ref was about to step in if he landed like one more elbow and his legs went, but he just didn't land one more elbow.
Wow.
What a performance.
That's crazy.
Mental.
I told
Actually
you,
mental.
fuck's sake. Why didn't I go Matt Schnell?
He was a tough
Wow.
call. He was a tough call, man. Like, sub would have been sick. Props to guys who have gone Matt Schnell snub, if you have. Shango V says, okay, fight of the night 2, potential.
Bruh. Yeah, man.
Schnell is my boy. We chat about cards, says Tommy Vlogs. I woke up my 3-month on knees cheering.
Worth it.
mate.
Worth it. Man.
Fucking hell.
How mad was that?
That was mental.
That literally.
Did you press the button?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
press
I've
the
got
button?
some reactions for that, man. And I've got like 6 reactions for that. I was
That's
like, bang,
performance.
bang, bang,
Performance bonus.
bang. I'm telling you, man. Honestly, watching
I
that
don't
fight,
believe that, man.
I was on all sorts of emotions. I was literally just like stressed, excited, like elated. Every emotion went right through me. It was insane, unbelievable.
Man. Absolute finish from Matt Schnell.
I didn't think it was possible to top the fight we had just seen. Do you reckon it's going to keep getting? No. Oh, come on. This is going to be
don't
tough.
know, man.
Fight of the night tonight is going to be tough to call between the two. It might even have to just be one.
That was round of the night. I mean, that round there was
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that was insane.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
That beat that 3rd round of Burgos versus Jourdain for me.
Oh,
Woo! Fuck, I'm just calm down now.
Wow.
everyone wants 50 Gs
Man,
tonight.
wow.
don't they?
Exactly, mate. This is going to be a difficult one.
Everyone
This
wants
performance
50
is
Gs
bonus
tonight.
for
Do you know
Matt.
what? Dana White might as well just give everyone 50 Gs as an increase on payment.
Mate,
There's
he's
no-
going to be dishing them out next week.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Here
When
it is.
the UK audience, we
just
bring
make it
it.
standard pay. Just make it standard pay now. 50 Gs on top to whatever they're getting paid. Add another 50 Gs to it. That's what they get paid for fighting the Octagon.
Because Tom Aspinall's getting 50 Gs when he sparks out Curtis Blaze next week.
Uh,
When he subs Curtis Blaze next week. Tommy
Wow.
Aspinall. Tommy.
Hey, we've got the rankings for
Sumadarji
this
can't
fight as well,
even
haven't we?
stand
Haven't we?
there. Sumadarji's not
Yeah,
even.
flyweight.
I can't hear you,
Ash, we
Ash.
lost you.
Have you plugged yourself out? You've gone.
He's
You've
unplugged
gone
himself.
dead.
Hey, sort it out, brother. One more sub and the tortillas come out.
Sumadarji's not even
Don't
there.
forget. There we go.
Hear me all right?
There you go. Yeah.
Here we are.
We didn't go to the rankings for Shane Burgos and Charles Jourdain.
Good shout. We didn't.
Oh.
Jourdain wasn't ranked, was he? But
No, Burgos was.
Can you hear me okay,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
One of the best comebacks
No,
ever.
Shane Burgos was ranked though, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was, yeah.
And we didn't go to the rankings, sugar.
Shango V says Bellator pays more per fight, so about time they caught up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
we go.
agree. It's just the UFC's roster is just a lot more steeper, isn't it? There's a lot of pay to go out and more events that they throw out. So it's, yeah.
We might have to do the rankings for this and then
If you've got
Burgos.
time, we've got time. We've got to roll
Should we
in there
jump into
quick.
it?
Let's
Let's have
go
a look
into
at
it,
rankings.
flyweight, yeah.
It's just insane. I've never seen someone sort of like withstand punishment like that. But at the same time, it was all there for Sumadarji just to like throttle him. Like he didn't have to have Matt Schnell give you permission to win the fight by dropping to the floor. If he threw enough punches to the face, referee would have stopped it because it would have looked
Well,
concerning.
Sumadarji was in at number 12, and Matt Schnell was in at number 8. Obviously, Matt Schnell was coming off a loss against Brandon Royval, who's up there. So Schnell holds his prize.
that Matthias Nikolai.
Mateus Nikolai.
Number 7.
Maybe. Nikolai's coming off of a win, of course, as well. That's a good shout, Ash, maybe. I like that one.
Obviously, above, you've got Alex Perez who's booked. He's already lost to Brandon Ravel.
But he's fighting Pantoja in 2 weeks. So if Perez
could potentially fight the winner of that, maybe.
Or the loser. Perez loses.
No, Perez ain't losing. What are you on about?
I mean, it'd be quite a good jump for Perez, to be fair. I think either Schnell's going to fight, Mateus Nicolau or David Dvorak. But Mateus Nicolau's on a 5-fight win streak.
Yeah, chances are he'll be fighting up.
Yeah. It's the steep one. I think Schnell fights David Dvorak. I'm sure that fight was going to be booked at one point. I reckon it was.
I wouldn't actually mind seeing Matt Schnell go against Alex Perez.
He's fighting.
I mean, okay, perhaps the loser of not the loser. Okay, if he loses against Pantoja, that would make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I really thought you were going to go. I really would want to see Matt Schnell fight Tim Elliott.
Yeah, I think that'll be next.
Maybe.
That'll be next.
Maybe.
Yeah, but look, have that one rolled out.
Do you think that Tim Elliott will have the wrestling advantage in that one, though, Si?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, who's going to have the wrestling advantage in that one, mate?
Yeah.
It'll be Schnell, of course, but the reality is...
Who's going to get subbed?
There we go. Look at them putting that beautiful stacked card up. Unfortunately, obviously, Darren Till's not there.
Chris Curtis is getting the upset, mate. Chris Curtis is all over Jack Hermanson.
Yeah, I reckon he knocks out Jack
I'm riding
Hermanson,
the Chris Curtis train,
sure.
man. He's sick.
He's all over Jack Hermanson. What do you mean? You mean Tom Aspinall?
I reckon he knocks out Jack Hermanson.
What are you on about? What about Chris Curtis?
Chris Curtis.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was about Curtis Blades.
You do not listen. Chris Curtis.
Chris Curtis. Okay, I even said Chris Curtis as well.
Mr. Brown.
Curtis Razorblades is fighting Tom Aspinall. Right.
Is he?
Oh, man.
Oh, what a fight. I think you need to relax.
Yeah.
Do you know,
I think you've had too much drink, mate.
It's too hot.
Oh, don't.
I've nearly done the bottle.
He used to add it this
man.
morning. I can't remember what I said. I was saying to him about you on the NJ.
What, is he listening to his classic music?
that was it. I was
love
like,
a classical quartet.
I was like, Joanna and J Chick's doing a sign-in to Sai. And Sai goes, but she's retired, isn't she?
Well, she doesn't.
I was like,
she's not a UFC fighter.
She was like, who's she? He was like, who's she signed to then? I was like, mate, no. I was like, she's doing a sign-in.
Here's the thing.
Listen.
Here's the thing, because I thought it was all about signing to another organization because she's retired from UFC. So why would she be as a UFC fighter coming to sign for? It just doesn't make sense because UFC fighters sign and she ain't UFC fighter anymore.
Contract.
Yeah,
she resigned.
We move on to the next fight then. And they still come. This fight could be a barn burner as well, though, man. We move on to another actual firefight.
Hang on, let me get to the chats real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Somebody says, if you moan about fighter pay, listen to Paddy and Molly talking Gary Neville. I need to catch that. I really do. Yeah, looks like a juicy bit of content. Rivers says, Schnell is a top talent. Yeah, man, he's had his ups and downs in this flyweight division, but he's very skilled.
He lost his mum in his last fight, before his last fight against Brandon Royval.
Yeah.
So he's actually had a lot of a bit of an emotional roller coaster as well in his journey here.
But yeah, props him to getting the win though. Shangavi says stereotype London VT time. Big Ben Tower check. British flag check. The wheel check. Waiting on bowler hats and Dick Van Dyke sweeping a chimney. Mate, Shango V. Also, you're waiting for your bus ticket, mate, because you got to get on the bus. Join us. Because we're driving a bus to the O2 and we're going to be outside the O2, of course. So, yeah, you got to be there,
the
man.
ATF steam train.
Absolutely.
Choo-choo. On board. I'm hot.
Oh,
I'm getting
we should get that at work, Ash.
Nice, you got it done the other day.
Okay. Nice, thank you. That's cheeky. What if you dump her? That'd be awkward. Or just, you know. Tommy Vlog says Mason Jones been added to UFC London card. Yes, he has indeed.
Oh, sugar, it has. Well said, yes.
In there as well. Yep, absolutely. Taylor Young says, hi, everyone. How's the card been so far? Mate, Taylor Young,
Taylor Young.
Where have you been?
Taylor Young. Taylor Young.
How you been? Have you been at work? What's happening with you so far tonight? The fights have been amazing. This main card has been great.
And they still continue to be fire as well. And we move on to Mislam Salikhov,
Yeah, go on.
who has a pro record of 8, just in case, you never know. And then we can get to the chats. Pro record of 18 wins with 2 losses, with 12 KOs and 2 submissions, and has 13 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 5 wins and 1 loss. And he's on a 5-fight win streak, never been KO'd, and he made his UFC debut back in 2017.
Bit more on this guy's fighting style. Now, he's an orthodox fighter, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, predominantly a counter striker who will flush out the attacks with using those feints. He stays light on his feet with narrow stance and controls the center of the octagon very well. He does mix up his kicking game as well, so he attacks effectively to keep his opponents guessing. So he does it in like those different styles, whether it be low kicks or body kicks. He does like to sort of peel off on an angle, and then he does look to sort of land that lead left hook as well. Now, he does look like he's a fast fighter, but man, he can throw kicks really fast. You know, what Min says he doesn't usually look like a fast fighter, but the fact of the matter is he is.
Yeah.
You know, we saw him throwing a beautiful spinning back kick against Nordine Taleb as well back in the day. That was sick. He's got lots of spinning artillery, this guy, you know, and he's got power in his hands too. You know, he's patient until he lands that huge, big, perfect right, overhand right. And that could just be fight ending. It's got a lot of potential in it.
Indeed, very well said there, Mr. Brown. I move on to Jingliang, who has got a pro record of 18 wins and 7 losses, with 9 KOs and 4 submissions, and has 7 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 10 wins and 5 losses, and has never been KO'd. And has a UFC debut he made his UFC debut in 2014. So both fighters never been KO'd, and to be honest, both of these throw heavy. One, I reckon, is going to go.
You reckon? I don't know. Potentially, I could see his going decision. Tommy says he's got Jingliang decision. Ah, fuck! I wish I didn't pick that as well.
Who said that?
Tommy. He's having an awful night. So yeah, I've gone the same, unfortunately. Shango V says he's talking to Tommy. Taylor Young says I've had a few errands to run, so I've missed everything so far. Oh man, gutted Taylor. Man, I mean, hopefully you can tune in to the full card of UFC London next week. I'm all right for now. I've got my whiskey down here. Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, no, thanks for joining as always, Taylor. You know, you're
thank you, sir.
As always. Piss off, JK. Gonna give you a wedgie for that, mate. I've got limited boxes, man. Please don't. I've got a sore arsehole. Please don't. Rivers is going to go over Jingliang round 1 knockout.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. As for Jingliang, though, he's an orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He sticks that lead hand out to measure the distance. He'll even look to wrap up around the guard with it also. Constantly moving with every asset and preventing his opponent from entering into range. There's a wild, unpredictable style to it, and it keeps his opponents guessing. Throws loop-in punches. A lot of power comes from his core movement. His body moves fluidly with his punches. Good at getting his head off the center line. Leaves his hands low and relies on slipping punches as he enters into range. We'll risk playing it safe to land that power shot, which is less consequently when match up against another striker, of course.
Yeah, it's less the risk, isn't it? Less
yeah, absolutely. But what can we expect from Salikhov?
Expectations, right? I tell you what it is. It's a drink. My words are slipping.
Oh, mate, same.
So expectations-wise, he's going to want to weigh pie on his teeth and then evade.
Weigh pie?
I'm just trying to make every word wrong. But he's going to stay light on his feet to evade his strikes before entering range. He's probably countering as well with his own beat up, with his own strikes of his own, basically. But if he can actually beat up that lead leg, then he can actually slow down Lee's movement. And he's going to want to probably look to do that in round 1, in my opinion. Now, if Lee does start off attacking the lead leg the same way he did against Ponzinibbio, then I'd actually want to see Salikhov sort of time that right high kick. Potentially, Lee has actually that tendency of keeping his lead hand low, so I'm expecting Salikhov to actually look to counter on that right side. I think this was a particular point from you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you saw this, and this is something that you put down. And look, he's right. Look, I think he's going to want to poke at Lee, draw out the strike so he can actually counter, but he may find his best success with the kicks or from the clinch positions.
Yes, well
Yes,
said.
as for Lee,
Clinch
though,
position
you're
could be key.
going to have to get ready for the time in a sec. Lee will be the more explosive striker out of the two, and unpredictability could cause problems for Salikhov. You're getting ready for the timer? Yeah. Okay. There we go. We're in. But as for Lee, though, I'm expecting Lee's movement and timing to throw Salikhov off, allowing Lee to get off of his strikes. Lee will need to make Salikhov fight off of his back foot if he wants to take the kicks out of his arsenal. However, the power in his hands will still be there to deal with. Drawing out those counters and feinting
Spinning artillery from the off.
will be wise. I'm hoping his confidence hasn't been hindered by that Hamzat fight for Lee. You know, the loss.
Yes.
You know, he can go out there and sort of and not be a stationary target.
Yeah.
I think that's what you got to be.
Yeah, and there you go, 100%.
This fight's so interesting, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
You know,
it
Salikhov's
really
quite
is.
a bit of a beast.
He's got a lot of kicks, Salikhov, but yeah, like you're saying there, if Lee's sort of plays it right, he can take those out of his toolkit.
Yeah, and as we said before we went live, you know, Lee's a little bit more athletic, isn't he?
Yes, I was literally just about to say that.
Sharper on the feet,
You said off air, like he's going to be more quicker, more athletic, and it could pay dividends.
Yeah. That's why I've gone Lee decision for me. I mean, it is going to be super close.
Oh, that kick.
Yeah, it's such a hard one to call.
Oh, Lee just caught him there, a left hook.
Did,
Yeah.
nice. Spinning artillery once
stop
again
with
from
your spinning
Salikhov.
crap,
Yeah,
mate.
it's coming. Lots of
Yeah,
it.
I'd say he's got a wicked spinning back kick, Salikhov.
He does.
As we were saying about his speed, you know, he doesn't look like the most, the most
That
athletic
is
kind
quick,
of go.
but everything else isn't.
Yeah, the way he throws it is so fast, man.
Oh,
Oi.
he's
can't remember
looking to
which fight
catch a
it
kick. He's looking to catch.
Yeah, this is the thing I was saying to JK as well. If obviously Salikhov's not getting success, I was just about to say, just right on cue,
Take
that
down.
he's going to do exactly that. Right on bloody
yeah.
cue.
We knew it though because we saw him
He didn't
try
do much of it
to.
last fight, I don't think.
Huh?
I don't think he took.
No,
down
but this is the thing for me. Like you said perfectly, Jingliang is more athletic and he's quicker on the feet. He could probably pop more than Salikhov. But if it gets in close, I think Salikhov could do what he's just done now.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Lee's.
I mean, we saw no really.
All,
I know obviously Chimaev is a beast on the ground, but we didn't see not much from him off the ground. And I think he's just going to lay here. And I think Salikhov's going to work. And I don't think Jingliang is going to try and attempt to get back to his feet. He's just going to try and lay here.
The fact that he's still got his locked into guard, it means he's got no intention of getting out there. So
Exactly.
he needs to sort of get those butterflies in and start like hooking at the hips. And there was enough space in between there. He could have. There we go. Now he's throwing the legs up at least. That's good. Throw them up.
Come on.
Throw them up. Threaten something and use that to escape. His legs have been thrown up. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, cool.
Oh, all right.
Is that all right?
Salikhov did get 2 takedowns against Ronaldo, but I mean,
I think for that is a point scoring activity. He got the points for it, stood up, let's reset, let's go again. He's going to look to get another takedown, get a point for it, stand him up, do it again.
yeah. If you're tuning in, who have you gone for in this fight? Rivers has gone for Jingliang round 1.
Yep, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
Exactly. We're still yet to play
Oi.
some again.
It wasn't a bit of a non-effective spinning kick then from Salikhov.
Yeah, it landed just. I think it landed to the thigh.
Partially, not full extended though, so there's no real power behind that. Is Lee gassing already?
No, I saw a big deep breath. Did you?
I think does he always just have his mouth open?
I don't think he will. I don't think he's gassed, but I did see a big deep
I
breath.
think his face always looks like that, doesn't it? Just mouth,
Okay,
mouth
alright.
wide open, gasping almost. It just looks like he's trying to heave for air. Yeah, he doesn't move like he's exhausted.
Wee.
But I've not yet to see. Wow, like a Beyblade.
See you later.
know what I
See you
mean?
later, mate.
I've not yet seen Lee land an effective strike yet.
Taylor Young says, I've went Salikhov round 3 knockout. Wow.
Ooh. I said round 2 KO.
For Salikhov, yeah, he did.
Wow.
Ooh, spinning artillery. I did, yeah. So hopefully, even if as long as he wins, I get 5 points on YouTube. That's the main thing for
Wait,
me.
you said Salikhov.
I did, yeah.
Oh wow.
Need one more subscriber, guys. Get sharing.
Come on.
Sign wants a slap at
Sub it.
a tortilla.
I thought
Swinging for the
when you picture like
bleachers.
Tesco's, I was thinking, oh, we going to have that with?
I was
face.
going to try. Yeah, you're going to have it with your face, mate.
I was genuinely just wondering. I was like, oh, I mean, such a foodie. I was like, oh, tortillas.
So, yeah,
Oh,
no
great
idea.
kick from Salikhov.
I was trying to like.
You know,
when
we're
I
not
was
wasting these.
buying them, I was
You know
trying to
that, right?
like usher them out and not let you see. See that I
No,
bought them.
I saw it pick up. I just didn't clock at all.
Round up for Salikhov.
You reckon? Yeah, I barely paid attention.
Yeah, I'll go
do you
Salikhov for
think?
that one.
Yeah.
Same.
I was going to say, what did Jingliang do?
Tommy says Salikhov looks good. He
Does.
does in generally most of his fights. As I say, this one's a close fight.
Yeah, this one was tough for me to pick as well,
Yeah.
just because, I'll repeat myself so many times, Lee's just quick and he's athletic, but
Salikhov's just a fucking dog, man. Like,
yeah,
rushing
he's
as
just
well.
so patient in his approach. I know
So
sometimes you
dangerous.
want someone to have
We might
output.
up the light, you know. We got the opposite.
What do you mean?
Because normally we go down with the light in,
Yeah.
because as the light comes up,
Have to go
but
up
now
with
we're
it,
going to
yeah,
go up
yeah.
because it's going down.
That is
We're doing
true.
opposite.
Which the difference is, though, it's
No, I'm going to talk about that one in a minute.
controls aren't available.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. A little bit.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to go into round 2.
Round dos is coming right up.
Round dos.
Taylor Young says I went Salikhov largely because of how many people picked Lee. Need them points on fight picks. This is it, man. This is it. Yeah.
But then what if you
Yeah.
lost? Then you'd be behind by everyone.
Yeah, Taylor, how are you doing so far on picks? Didn't you only pick the main card? Did I see that right? Tommy says, Ash, is that your office roommate? That's actually, he's at his mum and dad's.
I'm at my mum and dad's today, mate.
Internet went poo-poo,
My internet's gone.
went dead, so he had to rush to drive to his mum and
I mean, a
dad's.
commitment.
Did we miss that?
Mad.
Did Lee just get dropped?
No,
No, from a kick.
Oh, got caught and he fell.
yeah, Taylor, you forgot the undercard, man. It was a big. Whoa, see how fast that is. Yeah, Taylor, there's some hard ones to pick on the undercard, on the prelims.
Yeah, this has actually been quite a hard card to pick.
It is.
Like,
Yeah, like
Straight
it
up.
really has.
Straight up.
honestly.
I think I'm doing terribly. Don't know if I'll get this one.
Shango V says, love the UFC for nights like this. Can be a mind-blowing few fights like we've had out of the blue.
man.
Absolutely. And look,
Oosh.
yeah, I mean, we're going to see it hopefully next week as well. I
Yeah.
so hope that next week's card is on par with the previous March one. Because that
Yeah,
one
that's the
for
thing.
March was the card of the year. Hands down. There's no denying it. There's no pay-per-view that has rocked as much as that card has.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This one next week has got a lot to live up to. So it's a little bit dicey. Mate, I can't wait to meet Michael Chandler. I'm literally...
Oh, don't. So
I'm
pumped.
fucking there.
You there, Ash? You going to be here?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Chandler's on the Friday, isn't he? Wait,
No, Saturday. But
you're
yeah,
still coming. You definitely...
What time though? What time?
12 is Chandler, so we're
Ah,
up
that's
early.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah?
All right.
Is Charlotte all right with it?
Yeah.
You sure? Is she not
We'll
working?
get above board. No, give us some dollar.
She's going to rub that tattoo off.
Treat
Give her
yourself.
$1. Yeah. See
Give
for
her some
that,
money to treat
She's
herself.
getting rid of that tattoo early.
She's like, all right, that's it. Take it off.
Fuck this guy. Looking after me kids, like...
Oh, left hook from Lee.
Yeah, I think you need to come along, Ash. I think you do a fight at me.
What
Oh,
twat.
yeah.
What a twat.
Oh.
What a twat of a spin. What a twat.
Like that. Like that.
Do you remember that? What was he said on top of the cage?
Oh, is that when he climbed the cage?
Yeah.
He's like, he sounded like
what he
he sounded
said.
like the guy from the Goonies, didn't he? He's like like Leech hungry or something like that, you know?
Oh yes, good man.
Oh, decent. Let's see if Leech can do enough to gain back around 2. Get around at least.
Shang,
nice.
Taylor Young says, use meeting Mikey C. Yes, Taylor, mate. I know you're buddies with Michael Chandler as well, and I know you get the odd retweet
Ooh,
from him.
slappy right hand from
This is why,
Salikhov.
Taylor, you got to come to London, mate. You got to come to London because Michael C is going to be there. Shango V says, I'm hoping it's not overhyped. It's going to be a tough, agreed, matching the last UFC London. Yeah. Tommy says,
you stop
"Can't wait to meet
spinning?"
You, well, what can I say? We won't miss weigh-ins, will we? No, we won't, Tommy.
No.
We should get there in good time.
Yeah.
Weigh-ins should kick off about 4-ish. We'll start queuing around half three, depending on how the queue looks. Israel Ferrero says, ask Chandler if he teach you guys how to do the standing backflip. Mate, I've got no chance of me trying to do that. God, dear.
Put a trampoline.
I reckon you could do one side.
Put a trampoline underneath me. I've done that before.
Shangavi said, handing her a 10-note saying,
Why there?
Something nice. Yeah, Shangavi's talking about you, Ash.
That's it. What did you say, sorry?
He was talking about you handing Charlotte the £10 note saying, get yourself something nice.
Oh! Yo!
He's just rock Salikhov in this round 2.
Oh, he's marching him down.
Let's go, Lee.
The power!
Hey, Lee,
come on.
stay.
Come on! Another one right over the top!
Oh, a desperate takedown attempt.
Here we go.
Desperate takedown attempt.
Stop it! Let's go!
Leech. Taylor Young says, tell Mike that... Oh, Leech already on! Big Leech has done it! Leech will stay! Whoa! Excellent finish. Mate, I put decision. I'm gutted. I picked the right man. Leech is there. Wrong man. You picked the wrong man.
I said 3 at 3rd round, TKO, but it's okay. I'll get some points.
8 points, damn.
Oh.
None of it. What did I say at the start of it? One of their never been KO'd is coming.
Yeah.
Taylor Young says, tell Mike that I will see him at the top and that I want a cut for getting him the Tony fight. Yeah, good point. You still after that money? I like that. Yeah. Maybe we'll have to get a video done. Tommy says, Taylor Young says, tell Mike, ooh, the Leech has done it. Trangavi says, nice.
Right, man.
3 big picked shots to drop him. Nice finish. Mate.
Man, I'm watching
can't believe
these
Leech has
replays.
done it,
I'm
man. He's got so much pop in his punching. And the fact that he's done it is insane.
Leech.
Back on form is the Leech.
Back to winning ways, man.
Mad stuff.
Slowed him.
We go back to rankings on this one as well, don't we?
Every fight tonight, we hit the
rankings in literally every single fight.
It is. Every fight tonight has a rank. Everyone.
Yep.
Wow.
We're going to get them on them all.
What did you just have?
Let's have a look. Rankings are up.
All right. Yes. Early walk through the rankings.
We wait for the decision to come through. Well, it's the official decision, but we know where we're at.
Well, wait.
Oh, my word.
Right, so Lee is coming in at 14th. Muslim Salikhov, though, it slipped out. He was in the rankings.
Number 10.
No, that's for Rachmanov.
Sorry.
I thought Salikhov was in there. I swear he was.
I think so, yeah.
So Lee doesn't move, but, who's he going to fight next?
Neil Magny. He's already fought Neil Magny, hasn't he?
Wait. Bear with. You might be right. I will get up Lee's last fight.
Yeah, I got it here. Oh, you have it there.
Leech done it. So he lost against Neil Magny. He beat Ponzinibbio, beat David Zawada. So
Michael Chiesa,
he still needs fights in this division, in this top 15, in my opinion. The only guy
Michael
that he's fought in there is Where has Michael Chiesa gone? He's gone missing since he lost against Sean Brady. I know, but that fight was ages ago. I swear.
Yeah, it was.
So he's probably due a fight.
UFC 198, raw.
Yeah. I don't think... I don't think that... I think Chiesa's due a fight, so I'm not sure if that'll be an option. Lee, for me...
Good fight, Rachmanov, maybe. Never know.
I don't know. I think the UFC, because he's undefeated, they're going to want to put Rachmanov up there.
Who else can you give it, though? Because like you just said, Jeff Neal was booked. Yeah. Neil Magny's beat him.
Michel Pereira is coming off the win against Ponzinibbio not too long ago.
Who's the next gatekeeper for the top 10? It is Chiesa, isn't it? It is the likes of Chiesa. It is the likes of...
I guess Michel Pereira last fought back in May. He's on a 5-fight win streak. Jeff Neal's fighting Vicente Luque. That fight is later on next month. Early on next month.
Hasn't Liam Pereira fought already?
No.
That could be good.
Oh, Liam Pereira, yeah. Michel Pereira, yeah.
Not. As I say, the only person who's currently ranked that Lee has fought, or two people, are Neil Magny and Hamzat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And most knockouts in welterweight division, he's got 8. He's second. Well, all right,
Do you
joint
know what's
second.
also crazy? Is that Lee lost to Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews is not up there.
Yeah. But Jake Matthews is a dog,
I
though,
know,
man.
but get Jake Matthews up there, man. I know he's obviously
Yeah,
not had as
so
many
the options
fights,
for
but-
Lee,
He's just not been active.
Jingliang is Pereira, if Chiesa, if he wants to come back, or do you push him to someone like Rachmaninoff? But I don't think so.
No, I think Chiesa's due a fight, and Rachmaninoff has got to have a quick turnaround. That's the thing. Who's going to take the Rachmaninoff fight?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Really? Luke
then
would have done
I'm
it
just gonna
if
sort the
Luke
camera out.
didn't accept a fight with Jeff Neal.
Yeah, exactly. All the way down there, Jeff
Exactly.
Neal at 13.
Like, that would have been
That would have
ideal.
been a barber
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
Great fight as well.
That would have been ideal. Oh, we lost connection.
I tell you what, you could get. You could give Brian Barberena, Salikhov, maybe. Brian Barberena against Salikhov, maybe.
Yeah, because he fought previously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be right. This could be a good one. Oh man, there's so many good fights. Yeah,
Or
because
Matt Brown.
Yeah. Matt Brown versus Salikhov's a good one as well. Say Salikhov's just at that point where he's just below the top 15. It's very difficult to call. Mate, there's some good fights. Surely not. I was gonna say Jake Matthews against Salikhov, but because I want to see Jake Matthews.
Yeah, that's
fucking
potential.
go
That's
at it.
potential.
I just want to see Jake Matthews get some good tests. And look, sitting above that, just outside the top 15 kind of mark, that's where I'm thinking. But oh man, it's so hard. It's so hard to call in this welterweight division. But yeah, for Lee, yeah, man, Chiesa, you could be right. What is going on with this thing? Yeah,
You boys all right? You're going to appear in a
I'm
minute?
going to appear in a minute. I think you should do an off and on from the start. There we go. Oh, now you need to do it on the
Oh no.
Ah.
Configure it. You carry on.
But yeah, that's the only real options. Obviously, he could fight Jeff Neal if Jeff Neal loses to Vicente Luque.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
a
at the
potential as well,
start
buddy. Yeah.
of August. Oh,
I
man,
kind
so
of want to
many
know how tragic. I was trying to sort the camera out, still trying to fix it, but I was just wondering how tragic that post-fight interview must have been. Like,
All right.
word-wise.
Dylan's in the house.
Yes,
Dylan's
Dylan.
such a man. Where have you been? Sorry, I'm about to appear. My face is about to appear. But he says, Mr. Schnell versus Sue fight on Fight Picks, but it seems like no one got it right, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, mate. That fight was fire. Unpredictable. Really,
don't
such a
shit
hard
picks.
one. But yeah, yes, thanks for hitting a like on the video. Because you've just joined us, we need one more subscriber so I can slap Sai in the face with a tortilla. That's what's basically new. We're up to a co-main event,
I'm
though.
just gonna like unsubscribe from our
We
own
are.
channel.
Oh,
so-
you're a dickhead. Shango V says, Dylan, trust me, grab a watch of it when you can. Great fight. He also says, Tommy, I hope you stick some money on these. Tommy says, I got 5 points and good at this fight pack stuff. Ash, we'll see you Thursday, boy. Why would I do that? I'd be bankrupt, says Tommy. Tommy doesn't bet anymore. Ooh. Man, cold main event time.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's roasting.
Oh, I get a bit hungry.
I'm gonna pop the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no new noisy kids outside.
Well, I'm going to go and get something to eat quick.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, we should have been the ones having like kebabs.
Yeah, Cully, where you at? Where's my kebab? Cully, where's the kebab at? Cully kebab. No, I
Come
don't know.
on,
He
Cully.
popped in earlier, didn't he? I don't know if he's still about. Tommy says, Tommy doesn't better anymore until football season and UFC London. Ooh, he's going to put some cheeky bets on UFC London, eh?
Points means prizes.
Points means prizes indeed. I'm going to wonder what Ash is going to put.
Oh,
I
you
don't
did
know if
that.
Ash has put any bets on tonight, to be honest. He hasn't said anything. I'll ask him when he gets back.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where'd he go?
Clearly, he lost it on fight 1. As I say, never bet on the first fight.
That's why he's not talking about it, because he's good on. You always used to say don't bet on the prelims, didn't you?
Yeah.
You'd always say
Taylor Young says, Collie will be harassing Damien. Taylor Young knows. Mate, that stuff has died down. We've tried not to hype it too much. It got a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah.
It was started out as like a joke for us, like who's matching up who, and then these guys just started trash talking each other like mad. This was getting personal. It died down for a bit though.
It was pretty Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier.
Like it got more than that. It was deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think both are okay. We have not spoke to Damien in a little while. I think Cully's all right.
I hope he's doing good.
Yeah. I mean, I hope
Still training.
it'd be nice to see one of those next week. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know if Cully is going to pop down, though. Tommy says, can't
I don't
believe
think
Sai
it's-
is
I think it's
wearing a
not
long sleeve top considering it's 203 degrees.
It's a breathable training top. And look how stretchy it is. It's fine. But problem is, yeah, it's hot. I've actually got like a wet towel on. A wet flannel. A wet flannel.
Yeah.
Like you, Tommy. But
A wet flannel. Be nice to see Cully. Yeah, man. Top dude.
Be
it
nice.
would be cool. Yeah.
oh, was it be
we'll have
nice
get
to him?
See him.
But yeah, be nice to see him.
To see
yeah, of
Cully.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's to see. It would be cool. I mean, he lives in Bristol. It's a little bit far, of course, but to meet a fighter and spend the day at the weigh-ins, maybe.
That's it.
Say, take the missus shopping. Said before. Got to happen. Same for you, Taylor Young. I mean, well, big trip from Scotland. Big trip.
There's lots we can do. There's lots we can do.
I've done that trip before.
I'm a
train from Glasgow into St Pancras. It's about 5 hours.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm big on going to the whenever I go to East London, I'm big on going to the driving range, like in North Greenwich, and we're probably not going to have time. But if we find time,
No, it's not happening.
If we find time,
there is no time, mate.
It's so much fun.
We've got so much good content to record next week.
Yeah.
And we've got fighters to meet, and we've got fans to talk to, and we've got the weigh-ins.
I would
so
love
much fun.
to. I would love to do some video content where we can like Q&A a
That's
fighter
more important.
whilst playing golf.
No.
Oh my word, that'd be the dream. We'll
Yeah,
get there.
it
We'll
would be
get there.
good. Like if you was to straight up say to Michael Chandler, look, do you like playing golf? Do you want to go to Top Golf with us now? And he goes, yes. Then absolutely, I'd be all over it because that'd be sick. We do a Q&A whilst we're playing golf with Michael Chandler, and that's ideal. Absolutely.
Oh, charge your batteries. That's the last thing you'd want is for the battery to die out there.
Oh no, we'll put them on charge. I mean, we were taking the phones anyways. But yeah, I'll be all for that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. As I say, we'll probably talk to Chandler, see what he's doing after the signings and where he's going to go. And because obviously, you know, like we said into Q&As, yes, if you hit the likes in, don't forget to hit the likes in. If you're just joining us, of course, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already.
Please.
Yeah, we're just talking about Michael Chandler coming to the UK tomorrow, next week.
True.
Yeah,
I was also
it
going
would
to
be
say,
great.
if the guys do come down to London for the UFC event, just the idea that we've got lots on. We have a fully packed schedule. We still got to sort of sit down and make sure everything's sort of timed into it. But the calendar is going to be stacked from start to stop, which is why we're having Tommy staying in the house.
Yes.
Can't wait to have you, bro.
Hit the notifications on our Twitter page because we're going to be doing a lot of updates. There'll be some updates come Monday about the fighter signings, where we're going to be at come Friday and Saturday. So then you can know when to come down. Come down and see us, you know. Come for the weigh-ins. It's going to be great. Kadjo's going to come and join us. Tommy's going to be there. We're going to meet, you know, you fans that have been in the chats, in our chats, a lot of these events are going to meet up. You know, for example, you know, it's going to be great.
If you're on the Twitter, you'll see some of the highlight reels that we put together from the last one. We're probably going to put another video out as well to come in about a week's time. So just as for the promo of what's going to happen, what's coming up. But yeah, super exciting stuff because last time I was out there, we met so many fans, so many genuinely great characters. We bumped into Dan Hardy, Michael, Mark Goodard, was there as well. So we said hi to Mark Goodard.
That was during the Cage Warriors. I'm a little bit glad we're not going Cage Warriors, but I mean, last time going Cage Warriors after a full day with a lot of fans talking to people, it was a lot. It was quite taxing. I found myself almost falling asleep during the fights. Unfortunately, the fights were amazing at Cage Warriors, and yeah, I would like to go again, but I think it'd be a little bit too risky this time around. And we want to meet some fighters this time, so and hang out with you guys a little bit more. So that's pretty much where it's at. Going to be a memorable week, says Tommy. Yes, welcome in, George Barakat. Well, hi, he says. Welcome in again.
Welcome.
Again, nice to see you as always. And Cool Smeet was in the house as well.
Yes, Cools.
He's just joined us. He says, great, some great fights. Great time for you lads. Absolutely, man. Where have you been? Of course, you've been getting on with your day, of course. Are you going to...
what's the time over
where
where you
guys
are?
going to see them live? You've heard the one about the fights.
We see a lot of the guys live. Yeah, we'll see the like.
We're not going to be at the event. We're not going to be
weigh-ins.
I'm back. Sorry,
but we'll be back here, making sure that you guys are getting the full content.
That's what it's all about.
On the night of.
Yes, you guys take priority, of course, especially you guys across the pond. If you like to join into this watch along, you know, we want to obviously keep you guys going. So the watch along's more important, I'm afraid, than going to the actual event. It is.
So this one changed, this fight.
4 p.m. current says Calls Me Goal. Hello, Ash. Of course, was in the house, Ash.
welcome in, buddy.
Israel Ferrer says Connor fears Chandler. Ash's hell in a cell voice.
Yes.
That's class. Yes. With special guest Big Cheese, says Tommy. Yeah, Tommy should be on the couch hopefully next week as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
not that one, just a couch on the balcony.
We're gonna have to sort out our setup a little bit over here. Yeah, that's for sure.
We'll work it. We
haven't got a camera. Oh, we have
Ash, you're bringing your cam.
Yeah, we're gonna share.
And also bring your waist jacket as well if you don't mind. If you don't mind me.
Waist jacket.
Yeah, I got a wedding coming up in August. He said.
So you want a Pikey's jacket?
Would be nice. Yeah.
So did you get into this fight?
We haven't yet at all.
Oh shit!
Amanda Lemos.
You were waiting for you. All right, let's just skip the history. Skip the history.
Just give
the expectations. Give the expectations for Lemos.
All right. Amanda Lemos then, because Rodríguez obviously isn't fighting. She's not Rodríguez.
Yeah, Lemos, go.
Sorry. Yeah, I was going to say because it says Rodríguez. So that's not the whole point, is it? All right, expectations. Here we go.
It's time to go.
Give me a second. I'm going to get timer first, and then we'll talk about it when the fight's running. But I've got to do one or the
one more
other.
sub, guys, and then I'll hit Sawa in the face with a tortilla. Hit like on the video as well.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We've got to do rock, paper, scissors first, haven't we? All right, we're in. Time is in. Okay, so the expectations here for Lemos. Rodríguez had a lot of success in the clinch in the Waterson's last outing. So I'm expecting the same from Lemos. But basically, she's going to use her strength and frame to sort of bully Waterson into those exchanges, I think. Now, she's going to beat up Waterson's lead leg to sort of take away the power of those kicks. She was doing a good job with this in the last fight against Andrade. Yeah. But I also want to see her feint and then sort of throw a front kick up the middle as well. I mean, they could be really good because they were effective in the last outing against Angela Hill. Really strong, those up kicks.
Yeah, rocked her.
Oh, man, it was mad. But this will be like a super effective one against the smaller fighter. I'd say that, but also Waterson had a few effective white front kicks up the middle for Angela Hill also. Although it was Lemos who perfected it and really dropped her off of it. But yeah, stay calculated and flush and just try move out those side kicks, move out the way those side kicks, flush them out, time her entries and find the powerful straight right hands down the pipe and bang. So yeah, she can calculate that because Waterson does tend to like to go to the well all too often with those side kicks.
It's a difficult fight for Watson, really. I think that, the height and frame of Lemos is going to be a little bit difficult. Of course, Michelle Watson has some good success early on in her career at atomweight. But for her, I'm expecting to use her diverse kicking game to keep Lemos at bay, especially the side kick that she likes to throw often. In her last outing, she stayed on the outside and was looking to counter the long limbs of Rodríguez. I would like her to see her take more risks this time out. Especially with this fight being 3 rounds and not 5, because the last one was 5 rounds against Rodríguez. Her best work will be done on the ground, in my opinion. I want to see her close the distance, using strikes, grab hold of that body lock, and look to use that inside trip of hers. To get this fight to the ground. It's going to be interesting to see if Watson can test Lemos on the ground, really.
You're right. That would be interesting. And that would be a really good way to see out the fight, I think. I don't think it'll be too...
Yeah. I can't remember when we've seen Lemos on the back.
Edge some sort of advantage.
I'll tell you what though, but I tell you, Amanda Lemos has got a pro record of 11 wins with 2 losses, with 7 KOs, 2 submissions, and 8 first round finishes, and has a UFC record of 5 wins and 2 losses, and she's on a 5-fight win streak.
Who?
Sorry, she was on a 5-fight win streak.
Yeah,
Sorry.
before she lost against Andrade, which unfortunately, like we said before, like she was looking good in that fight until Andrade was able to just wrap her up, like with that standing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Three-legged choke. It was mad. Like she really put the squeeze on her. She had no way of exiting.
The squeeze. But then you got Michelle Waterson's a pro record of 18 wins with 9 losses, with 3 KOs and 9 submissions, and has 8 first round finishes, with a UFC record of 6 wins and 5 losses. And she made a UFC debut back in 2016, and a former Invicta Atomweight champion, as you mentioned earlier about her being an Atomweight.
Axe kick attempt. As Connor would love that. More axe kicks. Let's see if Ash has this energy Saturday, says Tommy. Welcome in, Random Z. He says, that comeback, what the fuck? Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yes, man.
Hit like on the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Rivers said, Alexander Volk, about 25 minutes ago, said he wants the winner of Oliveira versus Makhachev. Look, man, it all depends on this main event. We'll get into that later.
He's on about the...
I keep saying it. It all depends on this main event.
And Random Z, first time in?
First time in, maybe. Yeah.
Let's give you a round of applause.
That's it,
Thanks for coming in, Random Z.
Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate you hanging out with us. We do. This is the place to be if you're a fan and lover of the UFC. But yeah, that was an absolute mental comeback. He's on about the one with Schnell.
There you go. Take down for Waterson. What did I say?
Where she wants to be.
Yeah, what did I say? Perfect timing injuries. Let's see what she can do with it, though. She's got to work because she's not got much time to get much off. Would have
been nice to have done this a little bit sooner.
Yep. Drop that sub Z, says Tommy. Absolutely. One. Man, we're on the road to 1,000 right now. Let's get it going. The bus is still driving. We're at the wheel.
There's still space. There's so much space left.
Steam train.
Exactly. UFC London is next week. We're going to smash it then.
Yes. That's the goal. 1,000 subscribers.
Yep, at UFC London. Bosh. That day is the day. We need the cake going. We need the shampoos.
Oh, what's this? Reversing in the final 5 seconds?
From
oh, wow.
Lemos. I like Lemos, man. I've said before.
Okay.
I want to see her shine in this division and get a title
Waterson
shot.
looks so different, doesn't she?
Waterson. It's the hair. She has different hair every time, I swear.
I swear, she looks so different.
I know you got the hots for her, but still.
I don't know. I don't know what hairstyle I like. I think I like
This one,
I think I had the hots for her last time she was out, but now I'm just like, hold on, is she my same crush? Am I still attracted to her?
Are you still the same woman?
I gotta figure it out. I'm starting all over again. It's like when you go on a night out and then you wake up next morning and her face is on the side of the table, and it's like, was you the woman I brought home last night?
She's still murky though.
It was. No, I'd hope so.
So I don't know if you guys caught it, but I'm actually wearing some neat shorts right now.
UFC.
Oi, oi, oi.
Guess the season.
Our 965 subscriber will have a chance to win them.
No, I ain't giving these up, bro. I ain't giving these up.
Please, dude. They don't suit you.
Fuck off. I'm going to slap your ass no matter what the fuck subscriber is.
It's a good thing that...
what did you say, Si?
I said they're going up for whoever's 965th subscriber is in for a chance of winning it. It was like, no, I want them.
No, Tommy, it was not season 6.
Oh, 10-9 Waterson, says Paul. Ryan Frederick also says it's 10-9 Waterson. Oh, how do you guys give that one?
Oi, big right from Lemos. Yeah, I think Waterson won that round just with that takedown.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Oh,
it was close on the feet. It was close on the feet.
Yeah.
And then...
I feel like Waterson... Where's her eyes? Is she looking at the head? She looks quite low. But
I picked up
stance switching going on
Lemos
here.
a lot after that Razmat Ruiz fight where she just knocked her dead.
Oh man, that was.
But then
insane.
the Angela Hill fight was a little bit skeptical for me because I was like,
it was.
I thought she was capable of finishing Angela Hill. I really did. And
I can't believe she didn't.
Yeah, and then she didn't. And then against Andrade, I'm like, okay, here's a real test.
Oi.
Which she did look, like I say, she did look good at, but you know.
Headhunting though, Lemos.
Lemos really needs a win to get back up there.
She does. I mean, the people she's knocked out.
Waterson's fought everyone though, man.
I love it because she's like one of the few girls in the division that have knockout power, and it's like scary knockout power as well. You don't think it for her frame and size, but it's just she manipulates the movement so well. She brings the power with the pop of the punches. Oh wow, loaded up a little bit too much on that. Waterson took advantage.
Jump guillotine!
Hello?
Jump guillotine!
Hello?
That's tight. That's
jump
tight.
guillotine!
That is tight. Lemos looking to cinch it in. Waterson, this is tight. But she might clear the legs. Waterson might clear.
What?
Why is she celebrating?
What's happening here? What's happened?
She tapped.
Referee didn't call it.
What?
Referee didn't call it.
Lemos called it herself. What's going on here then?
What?
Hold on.
This fight is not over until the ref calls it. What is going on?
But Waterson's not protesting though. Waterson's not
Ref,
protesting.
what are you doing?
She apparently she's
Who's
tapped.
the ref?
You didn't see it?
She did let go. Let's have a little look.
No, I thought she let go.
She must have because she let go because she tapped. But
no, you got to keep going until the referee pulls you off.
I think I've seen one before where the person trying to pull the guillotine.
Cool Smeagol says she tapped, but the referee didn't intervene.
No, he didn't.
Look, he's looking, but he's on the wrong side. Where's the tap at?
Right, on the back. On the back.
She typed on that side, but still, the referee did not see it. You've got to keep going until the referee pulls you off.
I don't know. The referee's not contesting it either.
That's bad refereeing.
The referee didn't see it. It was on the other side. That hand was pinned. She didn't say anything. Okay. But at the same time, the referee...
No,
she's not contesting either.
I think that's bad from Lemos, actually. She let go.
Yeah.
She let go too early.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
keep going.
Imagine she really hurts her.
No. The rules are you got to keep going until the ref pulls you off.
Obviously, like the perfect example is like what Masvidal did to what's his face?
You're on about Aspinall?
Yeah. No. Tom Aspin. No, not Tom Aspin.
What the fuck
is his name? The knockout when he knocked him dead with the flying knee.
Yeah, it's Ben Askren.
Yeah, Ben Askren, yeah, but he was knocked out from the knee and he carried on with the 2 extra punches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like you've got to keep going until the referee
And everyone moaned about them extra punches, but the ref didn't pull them off.
Super necessary,
you could use this as
isn't
an
it?
example.
Yeah. I
super
mean,
necessary.
Slightly different, but I mean, if you're Lemos, you've got to even if you feel that tap.
The only reason I'm upset is because it ruined our reaction.
It would have been amazing.
We got no reaction because I picked round 2. So
that camera angle,
you know what I mean?
that camera angle, we did not see the tap. So it was
submission,
bro.
No, you didn't.
Check
you picked round 2 submission.
Check it.
No, you didn't.
Check
You're
it.
full of shit.
Check it.
You are full of. No way did you go.
Mate, you guys look so pissed. I actually went knockout, but I got round 2.
No,
because there's no way you're pulling that off.
Nah,
that's what I mean.
It'll be the same, wouldn't it? I got round 2 knockout. TKO I put.
I think I put round 2 TKO as well.
No way, did you?
I think. I don't know.
No, you went decision. I went decision as well.
Oh, fuck off. Why do I keep thinking I do these things and don't do it? But fucking hell, I should have got Matt Schnell. It's all gone downhill since I changed. I should have kept Matt Schnell.
Well, Cool Smeagol says, if the ref can't see it, how can he stop the fight, though? Yeah, but the thing is he's got to step over as well and look at the other hand.
You've got to get a good angle. You're the referee.
Because
come on.
In that scenario,
I've got to give it to Waterson there. She didn't protest it. Didn't moan. You got to give it to her.
She tapped, so she knew. So she didn't know that.
She could do the perfect example
the
for that
referee's job to stop the fight.
Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee tapped to Charles Oliveira, but tried to do a cheeky and carried on.
Yeah.
She could have done a cheeky herself.
But as far
as
she's concerned, the ref saw it. She had no idea the ref didn't see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. The ref, you do have an inkling when the referee sees it, when he stands over you and tells you to stop. He didn't do that. The referee didn't do that. So the thing in that exchange, you had a point where Lemos was rolling over to her left. During that point at which she rolled, that's when the referee needs to step over and have a look at the opposite hand. Because when Lemos rolled over, that other hand, Watson's left hand,
I think she
is no
tapped
longer
that,
visual.
She tapped
to the
before
referee.
that.
So the referee needs to step over to look at the other hand.
I get what you mean, but she did tap before that. Look, you'll see it now.
Oh, no,
She tapped before, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, but still, I think if you're the referee, you need a good angle.
To be fair, the starting position could have been like by a head to see both arms, not fully at one side. Look,
Yeah.
It goes round to one side, and
So on the right
So
side.
he's looking right at the
as soon as she rolls over,
As soon
taps.
as she rolls over, she taps. But Lemos
He's
shouldn't have
looking
let
ahead.
go.
He's trying to see her head. Trying to see her
Lemos
face.
shouldn't have let go. She should have carried on for just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because Waterson wasn't out.
It's one of those tough ones.
But this is the thing. I reckon she's going to get a lot of respect for letting go rather than people
Yeah,
moaning.
absolutely. I think at the end of the day, if she like carried on and she actually went out and she maybe done some damage, because what happens if someone taps, ref doesn't see it, and you keep going, you break an
You're
arm.
not going to do too much damage.
You could break an arm.
No, she's in fucking guillotine. You
No,
twonk.
in other.
How can it break an arm if it's a guillotine?
with an obviously,
break her arm, but she's in a neck crank.
in another scenario, if we take your logic, in another scenario, you could break an arm.
an arm bar,
yeah,
That's
100%,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So if someone
But
taps and then
it's
the ref don't see
referee-
it, and then you
the
don't,
referee
you
needs
gotta
to
be, you gotta
in
be,
the right position.
you've got to care for. It's like. There's no animosity in that.
I get you, I get you.
It's someone else's. You got a responsibility as well.
I can see. I
It's not
can
just the
see
refs,
both
you got-
sides of the coin.
Yeah.
If the
I think
armbar is at a certain angle, right?
Yeah.
You
and the
fucking-
referee's vision is the
Donkey.
person's back. So say someone's got the armbar, but he's on his back and he's got it straight from bottom position.
Yes,
And the
that's the
referee's
perfect
on the
example of
other
that.
side. What are you doing?
Yeah,
You need to be the other side,
like
so
the
you can
Cowboy
see the full-on
Cerrone
exchange.
versus Mike Perry.
But
Exactly.
But did you see how quickly that?
Oh no, it's quick.
That was
exchange,
so
for sure.
quick that exchange happened.
Yeah.
It was almost impossible for him to get over there in that time.
Yeah, but Lemos shouldn't have let go too early. Like she needs to
I
wait.
think-
for the
I get what you mean,
referee.
I think what happened, it was okay to happen.
Oh,
in
we've
my
got to go
personal
rankings
opinion.
for this one as well.
Oh, yeah,
Shit.
we do.
Yeah.
Stop
We'll
talking
get
about
to
this.
that now. I'm going to get a few tracks while we do that. Cosmigo says, if the ref can't see it, how can he stop the fight, though? Yeah, absolutely. Tommy says, I had Lemos' decision. Cosmigo says, to be honest, I think that was good of her.
Yeah.
It's similar to people who do walk-off knockouts. I mean, yeah, in some ways, people get a little bit, and we saw it early on tonight, get a bit excited with a walk-off knockout, especially with the prelims.
Stolfus?
Dustin Jacoby fight,
Jacoby.
where
DJ,
he
yeah.
put, what's his name, Unjong down with a straight right and then walked off straight away. And De Jong he fell back, hit his head back, but then kind of leant forward and then got back to his feet straight after.
But
It
that
was a
one,
solid strike.
the ref stopped it, but I feel the ref stopped it a bit too soon.
That's the thing.
That was the
I
argument
know.
there. The ref
If
stepped
you're
in
the
a little bit
referee,
too
you
soon.
can't let the fighter dictate when the fight stops. You're the one who dictates when the
Yeah.
fight stops.
Absolutely.
And this is Mike Goddard's.
But that's true. I mean, it is said like if the bell goes and a strike is landed, that's the referee's fault. He should have stepped in and broke him up on the point of the bell. And that's what a lot of people. That's also the view for referees.
Right, quick rankings then.
Yeah, while we're on it. So what do you think is going to happen next for Michelle?
Right, let's just
Waterson?
have a little look. So Lemos is in at 11. Oh, beat number 10, Waterson.
There you go.
Tisha Torres.
Yep. I like that one. I mean, the Andre
Oh,
fight
or
was-
Rebus. Or Rebus. Sorry. No. Yeah, didn't Amanda Rebus fight in a higher division last time?
Yes, she did. So who knows what's happening?
Yeah,
with
so
her.
who knows? She might stay in there. So then a perfect fight, Tisha Torres.
You reckon? Yes, I think Tisha's probably due a fight. A lot
Yeah.
to play out in this division. We've also got
She's
Nina
now gonna be
Nunes
top
taking on
10.
Cynthia Calvillo. Jessica Andrade, who got re-put into the rankings at strawweight, is fighting at featherweight again. Not featherweight, flyweight. Yan Janan is a recent one against Mackenzie Dern. That's a great fight.
Nina Nunes fought recently, didn't she? No, she
No,
didn't
she was
fight.
meant to.
Fighting
She was meant to.
Cynthia
Yeah,
Calvillo,
okay,
as I
that's
just
yet to
said.
happen.
Tisha Torres, yeah, I think that's probably right. Yeah.
That's all right, it's there, really, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it depends on Amanda Rebus. It depends what Amanda Rebus is doing. Is she going to stick at flyweight or is she going to stick at strawweight? If she sticks at strawweight, then Rebus versus Lemos is a very, very good fight. Stylistically, I really like that one. You've got 12 and 2 against 11 and 3. Similar kind of records. It's not too bad. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I think the Tisha Torres option is a good one. I think it's a good fight for Tisha Torres to test herself against another long-rangey kind of striker.
Yeah, because if someone like Michelle Waterson can get Lemos down, what's Tisha Torres going to do to her, who's like wrestling heavy?
And he's good at mixing up as well. She did give Mackenzie Dern a tough time, I must admit.
That's what I'm saying.
And she obviously beat... did she beat Angela Hill?
Yes.
Yeah. And which was a close fight, admittedly.
Yeah, it was a close fight, but yeah, she did. That's what I mean. That's a great fight.
Yeah.
But for Michelle Waterson, I really don't know because she's fought everyone in this division.
No. Yeah, coming from that loss, it's like, where'd you go now? Because, look, where you're at for Waterson, you're on 2 losses on the bounce.
Yeah.
You are 1 win in your last 5. It's difficult. It's difficult if you're Michelle Waterson. She's got to be looking for someone like, I mean, maybe Jana Roberts do a fight, but do you know what? For Waterson, I don't think it'd be too much of a rush. The chick who beat Jessica Penne earlier.
Yeah, potentially.
Because Penne's in at number 14, so she's got to be entering the rankings come Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tate.
It could potentially be.
I mean, look, it's a quick rise for Tate for sure, but the fact that she's just beaten Jessica Penne decision.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good matchup, yeah.
Because Angela Hill is fighting Lupe
Yes, you've got another fight, yeah.
Next. So...
Right. Are we going to see another legendary walkout from Brian Ortega?
Absolutely. All right.
Let's go back. It's crazy. It's happening.
Let's jump into Yair Rodríguez, who's got a pro record of...
Real quick. Taylor Young says, are they season 12 shorts? Bang on, mate. Team GSP. You got it.
Wow. He's on the ball. All right, let's go. Tell us, Sash.
Yeah, jump into Yair Rodríguez, who's just about to, who's making a walk, sorry. He's got a pro record of 13 wins with 3 losses, with 4 KOs and 3 submissions, and has a UFC record of 8 wins and 2 losses, and made his UFC debut back in 2014, and has also never been submitted, and he's fighting a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He has the latest KO in UFC history, which is round 5 and 4 minutes 59 seconds. He was the winner of the Ultimate Fighter Latin America season, and also lost to Frank Edgar.
Yep. And that round 5, yeah, he had to get it in there, didn't he? That round 5 was against, was it Zombie?
Yeah, Korean Zombie.
And that's when he sort of ducked and done the elbow. Man,
he's pumped, man. He's pumped.
That was legit. He is.
He is pumped.
He literally is. He's coming out screaming. He's getting all his affirmations, all of his body working for positivity.
Oh, he's got to get the T on.
There he is.
I'll come back.
Equipped.
I wish I get my Frank Edgar one out.
Full kit, mate. Full kit.
I can't believe I brought this up before.
Full kit wanker.
All right, so fighting style. Yair, let's talk about Rodríguez for a second. Switches between stances, black belt and taekwondo, and he has an arsenal of different kicks in his game. Huge arsenal. His toolkit is just extensive. He's got spinning wheel kicks, he's got turning side kicks, he's got teep kicks. He's actually also he'll basically load up on them as well and land those calf kicks from early as well if he can get them off from as soon as he can in the fight. But he gets you worrying about his kicks, and that's one of his game strategies. And then he'll actually look to sort of land his punches or look to kick high. He just kind of gets you focused on one particular area before going to a different area or a different side. 1 second.
Ooh.
Oh, we've lost you.
There it is. Yeah, just because it's not linking for some reason. So basically, then he gets. So basically, when Rodríguez goes southpaw, he uses his kicks a lot more, but he does prefer boxing from the orthodox stance. I tend to notice that a little bit more in his fights when watching them. But other than that, he would actually he's a well-rounded fighter. You know, he has those stings to his kicks. He's got exciting hand speed, slick off of his back. This guy can do all sorts of things. He's so exciting to watch. He can be emotional at times inside the octagon as well when you do watch him fight.
He can.
But that's the problem. I think that's what makes him such a good fighter, because he just he brings so much power and aggressiveness into the octagon with him.
I did like his performance against Max, even though he got outscored by Max. Welcome in, guys, if you're just joining for the first time. Hit like on the video. Welcome. Don't forget to hit a subscribe button as well, because at the end of this fight, we're going to play the tortilla again.
We've got the sub.
All right. Get the sub in. Yes, for fighting style or go on and
jump into Brian Ortega, who's got a pro record of 15 wins with 2 losses, with 3 KOs and 7 submission, has 4 first-round finishes, has a UFC record of 7 wins and 2 losses, and made his UFC debut back in 2014, and has 5 Fight of the Night bonuses and obviously for his credentials has never been submitted.
Damn straight. And look, his jiu-jitsu is phenomenal, but he's a switch stance kind of fighter.
Walkout.
A normal walkout, yeah. First degree black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's very tall and long and very awkward for the division. He'll keep his guard high at times for offensive reasons as well as the defenses. It means he can land a step in elbow as his opponent engages. He's never out of a fight. He could be down on the scorecards, but still capable of sinking in the submission. We've seen that numerous of times. It's Clay Guida. Renato Moicano was one of them. You know, a few fights of his. Very close, of course, in the Volkanovski fight in round number 3. What are you doing? He's recently made a lot of adjustments to his stand-up game. You can see that his timing and distance management is a lot better. And I think that's pretty much come from that Max Holloway fight where he just got pieced apart by Max. You can also see him showcase an array of different strikes to keep his opponent guessing. We'll use the jump leg side kick to the lead leg as an opponent as a rangefinder often at times. And look, you know, in my opinion, for Brian Ortega, I think he's got to get a submission in this one. I actually can see Rodríguez getting a decision.
Yeah.
I've gone for round 3 submission Ortega, but I think Rodríguez is capable of stealing a decision in this.
Me too.
It's actually a tight fight.
I'm so glad you said that because I was thinking the exact same thing. Like in terms of my picks for this was one I was going to switch on in terms of going for Rodríguez to get the win.
You're a switcher, you are.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the power to switch now, I would have. But I've locked in Ortega and also went round 3 sub.
Locked it in, man.
Yeah. But
on the lock.
I feel like what kind of edged me to sort of sit with that decision was because I was looking at how they can fight, and Rodríguez is no doubt going to bring problems in this fight that's going to be difficult for Ortega just to solve. But he has solved problems before, and he's good at solving problems. He's also really good at overcoming adversity. So when it looks like Rodríguez is going to be up and winning, if at any point in the fight that does happen, I feel like Ortega's got the ability to pick apart, find the weaknesses, and get a submission. 4 or 5.
Yeah,
round
but
3, 4,
what can
5.
we expect for Rodríguez, though, overall?
Of course, yeah. So, look, he can't afford to let Ortega get too close and grab hold of him.
Yes.
I think he'd actually likely want to stay on the outside, keep circling away from danger, and just use his arsenal of kicks to keep Ortega at distance. Best way he knows how. And look, he punishes Max. He punished Max's lead leg last time when they were out in their fight, and I'm expecting him to do the same here. Yair's speed will be. It's going to be a big factor. Let's be honest. Like Ortega isn't the quickest on the feet with his hands wise.
Especially against Max.
Yeah. I mean, he certainly caused Max some issues in their fight though. Yeah. But yeah, it's not he's not the fastest guy. But when you saw Yair, and you know, if you use a Max now as a benchmark, you saw how quick Yair was in that fight against Max.
Yeah. That's arguably the point where you think, oh, Yair did a good job against Max. It was because of his quickness. The
speed of, which he's able to throw. But it's diverse range of strikes that he's got as well. He's got all of those kicks in his arsenal as well as his hands. And Max is really just hands mainly. But look, I would like to see Yair be a bit quicker on the feet so that he can actually avoid Ortega's counter punches. So in and out of that.
Yeah, I mean, he can't afford to get clinchy with Ortega.
I was going to say, just quickly, you get into your expectations for Ortega. The one thing I'm going to say that could pay dividends, hopefully you got it down there, is that the catching of the kicks of Brian Ortega. He's very good at catching kicks. He did it's what he did against Volkanovski, where he caught the kick. True. Obviously, caught the kick to land the punch, then it got him down.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, good shout.
And obviously, the kicking game of Uriah could not pay dividends in this. You never know.
Don't have to be that fast that he couldn't catch him.
Yeah, that's the thing, and he has fast kicks. That's the thing. They're lightning quick to a point where you can't react. But as for Ortega, though, I think he needs to edge his way forward and step into Yair's kicking and look to catch him off balance with strikes. Okay? So, he needs to step in at the same time as Yair goes to throw a kick. Stay composed at the beginning of the fight. Yair's style requires a lot of energy, and Ortega is known for finishing fights late. I think it's in Brian's best interest to be relentless with the takedown attempts in the later rounds. You know, he could get the early sub. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think he would test himself on the feet a little bit first. He would feel it out a little bit. I can see Ortega capitalizing off of a mistake from Yair, similar to that third round against Volkanovski. You know? Because that was a mistake from Volk, and he was able...
He didn't get a win, though.
He didn't get a ring, but it was
very
tight.
compromised position. Incredibly compromising.
Literally, you know, anyone else, he was tapping out right there.
Yeah.
Anyone else into it, in my opinion. Tommy...
You still got no respect for each other as well.
Yeah, they do. That's right. Tommy says, I had T-City decision. Taylor Young says, I like Brian, and he's improved a lot. But every time I see him, all I can see is Max literally schooling him by teaching him how to block. He's gone, decision. Wow. I mean, yeah, it's come a long way since that Max fight, to be fair. But yeah, that wasn't a
I don't
great
think
fight
it's
for
too
you,
silly to
Ortega.
go Rodríguez.
Has Rodríguez, apart from the Max fight, has Rodríguez gone 5 rounds before?
Yeah.
Oh, big right from Yair then. That kind
I
of
think he's gone
stumbled
5
there.
rounds like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Rodríguez.
Who against?
Sure about that?
Yeah, who against though?
About 3 times he's gone 5 rounds. He's not like...
Doubt that, mate.
I mean, Ortega, yeah, he's plenty, but I think he's gone at least 5 rounds 3 times.
Well, the pressure for
Sang
Ortega,
Chung
but he's getting
and,
caught though.
Alex Caceres.
3 times, yeah.
What, 5 rounds?
Yeah.
You look
Ooh,
back
big
at
right.
that now and you're like, how is Alex Caceres versus Yair a 5-round fight?
Is it? How was that a 5-round
Back
fight?
in the day.
Back in the
Back
day.
when.
What the fuck? What kind of
Course
fight
Miguel
was
says
that?
Ortega has way more ways to finish, and in my opinion, it's going to be Ortega. Rivers says I'm going with T City by
Oh,
decision.
Rodríguez. Oh,
Wow.
Up kick there.
Tommy says, fact, these two are friends. Oh no.
Oh, a big knee from Rodríguez.
Here's the thing: is
Oh.
Ortega's crowding him. He's not letting Yair into kicking range.
Oh, here we go. First takedown
Here we
attempt.
go.
Here we go.
Oh, he's brought him
Oh,
right
well
up.
done to get back to
From
feet.
high.
T City.
But
He's
it doesn't really matter. Like everyone thinks that if Rodríguez is on top, you're still in Ortega's world.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with
That's
him.
the thing. If he can get this fight down, I think he can get an early sub. But I've gone round 3 because I think he's more likely to get it when Yair is a little bit tired.
Yes, 100%. That's why I've gone round 3 as well.
Yep.
You went right. Oh, okay.
I went round 3. Yeah,
I went round 3 too.
it's just his round.
I
Round
think
3
we've
is
got
just
the
what
same.
you went round 2.
3. I think what's happening.
Fucking hell.
Literally looking at the cards, I can't finish any higher than 2. So I'm second on
You're
card.
gonna come second again.
I'm on second at the moment. I can't go any higher than 2.
Oh Christ!
Like-
I'm having such a shit.
Because
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, I am.
Good pressure from Ortega. How can you have your second, mate? Try to be 20th, mate.
I don't know. I'm not happy.
compared
with
Wake up
that.
the
to
trend.
everyone, like I think a lot. You're just not taking into account the amount of people who've picked the same people as you and still lost.
I think.
Like,
Yeah.
we're all in the same boat almost with a lot of them.
I see. Yeah, I'm just a bit frustrated because there's like some other ones are just like, I should have gone the other way, and I feel like once I see that, it's just
Yeah, the one thing that's
annoys
wound
me.
me up was a match now one.
Yeah, that's
Taylor Young says Yair is can't. He also says Ortega definitely has ways to win. One of the most dangerous BJJ practitioner for sure. And this is not a good position for Yair right now. Israel Ferreira says, as a Mexican American from California, I feel for Ortega, but has a brown skin as a golden skin Mexican. As Yair, I feel for him too. It's a dilemma. That's why there's so much respect for these guys. You know, totally feel for it.
I mean, they feel for each other. I mean, they're best of friends. I reckon they're catching up right now.
Good pressure from
you see
Ortega,
yeah,
man.
I mean,
It's
this is
good.
what he wants.
Ortega's
It's to
literally just
wear
like-
on
Yeah.
Yair.
They're just catching
Yeah.
up. Did you watch the boys last
He's
night?
copying Frank Edgar, man. He just needs to take down and just like smother him.
Yeah.
But that's the way to beat Rodríguez. Like he had no answer for
I
it.
thought that
He
was
just
gonna be
had,
it. What was that? I thought he was going to do a takedown. Just sort of let him out.
Oi, 1-2 down a pipe for Rodríguez.
Ooh. Heavy. So good. So good.
I think he's got to wear him a bit more because he's
Yeah.
still got the pop.
Yeah. I mean, you can see what
Oi,
Ortega's
high
trying
kick.
to do. He's in no rush.
Oh,
to
front
get
kick to the
out.
face.
Wow.
Good
H
strikes from Yair. This is it. He's so dangerous, man.
Wow.
At kicking
Yeah,
range.
you got.
You can't.
He
give-
was
He needs to get this takedown and wear him.
whacking Max in that second round, mate.
He really was.
Like, he was going to town. I mean, it wasn't like
Here we go. Here we go.
yeah.
Here
Right,
it
he's
comes.
gone down.
Up already.
Oh, Yair trying to attack.
Oh, no, sorry, let go.
something.
He's throwing his arms up.
He's trying to do something. What's he grabbing?
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
threaten.
He's throwing his arms
Trying to
up.
threaten to get back to his feet.
Oh,
Something.
shit. His shoulders popped out. Oh, no.
TKO for Yair.
Oh,
No way!
No way.
Nah, do that again.
Holy shit.
Run that again.
Oh, Yair
No.
Rodríguez gets the first
No.
round
No.
No way.
due
I'm
to
not
an
having it.
injury to Brian
I'm not having
Ortega. Mate, he was attacking
not
a
having it.
submission and pop.
not having it.
Wow!
I'm not
Holy
having it.
fuck!
Wow.
not having
No
it.
way! I need to see a replay. That's mad.
What a way. What a way to go.
I mean, fair play to Yair for attacking the submission. You know, we were moaning at him, what are you doing? But it was a way to potentially
Yair
attack.
went for a submission.
Ortega did. Oh, he
went for a
got to take that.
submission.
Oh, he threw his legs up.
Yair.
Yeah, he threw his legs up here.
And he broke Ortega's arm. That's a submission victory. His shoulder popped.
Oh,
he beat him by
here.
sub.
Look at this.
Well, he's not by sub, but yeah,
that
well,
point-
actually, yeah, technical
that bit-
submission.
Oh, look at the shoulder side.
Oh,
You watched the
yeah,
pop, mate.
I see.
He popped. Well, he popped it,
It
trying to get
wasn't
out.
attacking. It wasn't attacking the
He
sub
was
on
trying
that
to get
arm.
out. Yeah, man.
an odd one.
Tommy says rematch, give Volk a chance to fight at lightweight.
This is the
Yeah,
this is the
I
thing.
want that
That,
again.
like what happens here now?
Mate,
This is the
what fucking
worst
happened?
situation ever.
It's the worst.
This is
What
what we got to get to in the
happens
rankings
now?
because, like I said, like your boy who fought a couple of weeks ago, Josh Emmett.
Josh
Close
Emmett versus
decision.
Yair Rodríguez.
A lot of people
for the
Hey,
number one
yes,
contender.
Yes,
It's got to happen.
yes.
Now, because Ortega's injured
Neither
now. Well, I don't know
guy
how
won
much-
decisively. That was an injury
Yeah.
to Brian Ortega.
Yeah.
So you've got those two have got to fight for number one contender spot.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
it's
Alexander
100% gotta be
Volkanovski, perfect position. Beginning of next year, winner of Islam versus Oliveira. Let's fucking have it.
Yeah.
Gets to
It's
step
got to
into
be
the
like,
division.
obviously for the what's happened here is
Mate,
beyond belief.
here's the thing, cocksucker. Here's the thing. If I'm Alex Volkanovski, I'm telling you, dog, I'm getting ready for that lightweight belt. If Islam pulls out, I'm getting in there. Bring it.
Ooh.
Bring it. Be on your A game, cocksucker.
I don't know. I feel like
Go do it. Be the backup. Be the backup of that fight because
Can
if
he
you're
be,
in Abu
though? Can he
Dhabi,
be?
if you're in
Make a
Abu
whole nother event out of
Dhabi,
it.
Yeah,
you
of course he
need
can.
backups because Abu Dhabi is always going to be a sick card. It's always going to pay out. But if a fight pulls through, you can't afford to have that. If you're the UFC, you need backup plans, and I think Volkanovski's the man. Sorry.
Can he? Do you reckon it's smart from? I don't know, I mean, yeah, take it if you
You've
can
gotta
take
do
it.
it.
But I'm just thinking, it's
It's
a
an
vacant belt.
interesting
He's
sorry,
not taking
go
a
on.
belt from anyone. He's stepping into to fight for a vacant belt. Is it the same gravitas as like fighting someone once they actually hold the belt? I
Interesting
like
stat for
they
you
could run it
boys.
again. Get
Brian
your vets
Ortega
going.
has only one win in the last 4 years.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean, he's fought the cream of the crop.
Was it by KO? Is it TKO? sorry?
TKO.
Like quickly before we get into it, do you agree? If so, let's say obviously, what did we see there from Rodríguez for him to pop the shoulder? Was there anything that he done to make
Mate,
it pop? Or did he just
Ortega
pop?
was basically out of that submission attempt.
Like, because could you not like? Do you think that if something happens like that, where it's just out of the blue, can you convincingly say someone's won by TKO?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you have
It's
to.
happened before in the past. Jose Aldo, Ricardo Lemos. Was it? No, was it Chen Sun Jung?
It
injured
changed
the
on
rib.
Jung. But what if Brian Ortega was going for a takedown? It just happened. This is what I'm saying. Like, can you not see where I'm coming from? Like,
Oh,
where it's just one of them things that just happens. Like the one thing where you can see where it's like in a position where you're trying to get someone is Kobe Covington versus Tyron Woodley.
Hello.
yeah.
Like he got him in a difficult position.
Sorry,
So-
just on the phone. It's Sean O'Malley, and he said, "Yeah, it's not a loss."
Leg kicks don't count.
Do you know what I mean? It's like the Sean O'Malley one, right? It's
No,
just like,
Sean O'Malley's different though because
I don't know. He's like,
Marlon
it's
Vera
an
was
injury, it's a
beating him
freak
up with those
industry.
leg kicks.
So he's like,
it's not one to debate.
But yeah, that was a submission, that a very awkward position that Yair
put him in,
orchestrated off
yes.
of that takedown. By,
So he
by
deserves
Ortega.
a win.
He does. And look, if anything, be a man and say, look, run it back. Give me that win. I'll take it. Run it back.
The thing is, the main debate is whether he deserves to go on and fight for the belt.
No, not for that.
No.
It's the same with Josh Emmett.
It's the worst outcome for Rodríguez.
Yeah.
Mate,
the worst outcome.
if you're fucking literally, if I'm Alex Volkanovski sitting at home right now, I've got a raging hard on because I'm like, look, I get to fight at lightweight now.
Yeah?
Because the UFC, you go to the UFC and be like, look, neither of these guys deserve to fight me now. You're not getting your pay-per-view points. If you put me and Rodríguez or Josh Emmett at co-main, people aren't going to be that bothered about it. I've been slaying these dudes. I've been taking these dudes out. Every dude you've been giving me. And you can't give me a guy who's come up there with a bit of argument in there, you know? Just not one. What one probably decisively.
He's barely gone through.
Good test.
I mean,
it's not like Yair outclassed Ortega throughout the 5 rounds, because if he did that and you'd be like, okay, yeah, fair deserved title shot. You've just beaten the number 2 guy in the division. Clap your hands to you. You're next in line. But because it's a shoulder injury, it's sort of like.
Well,
how would it have played out if Ortega got out of that submission effectively?
Look, there's going to be some exciting things to come, I think. So let's talk about that now, because we're going to get a ranking screen. Yeah. So whilst we're on that topic, let's look at who really falls in the top echelon of this division, and then find out who could be options there. I mean, Taylor Young says here, Yair versus Emmett.
He agrees.
And look, that's a good shout. I mean, if he goes against Emmett.
It's the one thing. Like I said 1,000 times, it's the worst outcome for Rodríguez. It's got to be Rodríguez versus Emmett now for the number 1 contender, 100%. If they give Rodríguez a title shot after this, before Volkanovski goes lightweight, that is a disgrace.
We're not bothered.
Honestly,
we're not bothered about it. The only thing that's interesting about Yair versus Volkanovski is how Volkanovski deals with the kicking game of Yair.
The kicking game, yeah.
But look,
mate,
we saw it against Max.
He gets in close.
We saw it against Max. Like Max was able to nullify it. What's Volkanovski going to do? Volkanovski is
exactly.
the quickest man in the division.
If Max can win a decision, what is like you 100%, mate? You are spot on with that. Like if Max can overcome the kicks, what's Volkanovski going to do?
So as a selling point to the UFC, it's not great. Like, how do you sell that fight? Obviously, it'll be a co-main. It'll be a co-main, which is obvious. But still, you got to sell that co-main. It's like Yair Rodríguez. He's got wicked kicks. He made Brian Ortega pop his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, that's your selling point. So this is the perfect time for Volkanovski to go up and challenge at lightweight. And I want to see it.
That'd be really good. In terms of what's next for Ortega, if you're not going to run this fight back, I would like to see him go against Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen is someone who's on the rise, and I think that particular style of matchup could be quite interesting.
I don't know, man. I
mean, he's on a streak of 7 wins now, Arnold Allen, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is, but there's a lot of potential options for him. You've got Kelvin Cater obviously coming off of a close loss against
Yes.
You know, Arnold Allen is really due a fight.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's not in UFC London, man.
Ortega will take a while then.
Yeah. I think he's going to recover, obviously, from the thing. Bryce Mitchell's due a fight. The fact that he's not fighting Giga Chikadze is weird, because I thought that fight was going to happen. Giga's now going to fight Sadiq Youssef. So Bryce Mitchell has got no choice to probably say Musa Evalev. Really?
I mean, Bryce Mitchell is also coming off like an insane amount of win streaks.
Yeah.
So why is he going to fight down?
It's either that or Bryce Mitchell fights Arnold Allen, and Arnold Allen takes that fight. But again, I'm going to be pissed because Arnold Allen needs to be fighting the next guy up.
He does.
And it's been a long time.
Bryce Mitchell.
The guy's win streak says it all.
Didn't he fight Chan Sung Jung, Bryce?
No.
He hasn't fought him yet.
Bryce Mitchell said on Brennan Sharp's show, he said, I want to be fighting someone up. And that is it.
He deserves
That's
it.
all he deserves. Yeah, absolutely. And
I
guess so. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What Alan wants to do.
That's insane. What's everyone else saying in the chats? Biggest Max fan, but he's not the most versatile fighter and managed to overcome the kicks of Yair. Volkov is, in my eyes, pound for pound, number 1. He'll definitely find a way to deal with the kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So 100%.
Yeah. From a fan's perspective, that fight is just not. We get into a point now with Volkanovski where he's picking off too many guys.
Yep.
To the point where it's like whoever he fights next is just not. It's just not doing it for us.
Yeah. I mean, the best chance in the division was Max Holloway. It was, but Max clearly has not got better. I mean, his best fight against him was the second one, but he hadn't got any better in his third. His third, it didn't show any huge improvement. It actually showed a bit more of the margin of which Volkanovski has left the division behind, if that makes sense.
Personally, I've said this before. I like Josh Emmett. I prefer Josh Emmett against Volk than Rodríguez.
Yeah, same.
But on a power level, because I know that, look, Josh Emmett...
At any given moment, Emmett can just end it.
Exactly. Or the fact that he can do some serious damage and potentially put Volkanovski away. Now, granted, Volkanovski is going to be so much more quicker on the feet than Josh Emmett.
100%.
He's going to have more tools.
A lot more quicker. Like, Max Holloway's quicker than Josh Emmett, in my opinion. But it is that power that makes that fight even more intriguing. I think it's more intriguing than
this is the thing as well. Just before we get into like the recap and stuff, like the thing for me as well. I've said it from probably early doors of Josh Emmett. Every time they sort of introduce Emmett, they always talk about his background of wrestling and things like that. But he rarely uses it. And this is the thing for me. It's going to be the luck of it. He could use it. This is what I mean.
Yeah, because if you're Volkanovski. Are you going to try and score takedowns against Josh Emmett?
Test it.
You can try test it. Have you got an advantage against someone like... Maybe not so much. I think Emmett... Unless Emmett is obviously gassed and completely tired, then yeah, I think Volkanovski can get him down. But fresh, I don't think he gets Emmett down. I think Emmett's frame and his strength and his wrestling ability is going to be enough to shrug it off. But Volkanovski's got to be quick with the strikes.
Yeah, man. Let's get into the recap.
Man, yeah, let's go for it. We could be talking about this till the cows come home.
All day.
Yeah, exactly, man.
All right, let's check out our recap. Okay, what a head of an event. I enjoyed that from start to stop. And how many knockouts did we have all in all? Like 3? 2 knockouts all in all.
Well, one legitimate one being Jingliang, and then obviously if you class your age Rodríguez as a TKO, then
yeah, fair enough.
But first up in the women's flyweight division, we had Lauren Murphy taking on Miesha Tate. Obviously, Miesha Tate making a flyweight debut. The first round was a bit of a topsy-turvy sort of event, really, because obviously Tate was trying to feel her opponent and Murphy out. But Murphy was just too much.
Yep.
Too much.
She really was. She came in like physically strong. She was physically aggressive and just really physical with Tate, to be fair. And Tate, she responded fine off the back foot for most of the rounds. And she had some successful punches, but really Lauren was punishing Tate on every single entry.
I felt that Tate
and switching over
was really good at stuffing the takedowns.
Yep.
She was great in the clinch as well, which was quite surprising. And she was able to sort of get off a lot of damaging knees.
Yeah. 100%. And then obviously, like I said, picking up unanimous decision win. And then moving on to the barn burner of a featherweight fight between Shane Burgos versus Charles Jourdain. Again, this fight was crazy, back and forth. Obviously, the pressure of Shane Burgos charging down Charles Jourdain, mixing it up with the takedowns as well, and nearly had him out there in round 2 he was squeezing for dear life for that rear naked choke as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he had him in some dangerous positions at least twice in round number 1 and number 2. 2 obviously being for the most majority of the time. 2 was probably the closer round for me, but I felt that Shane Burgos was doing enough to sort of stalk Charles Jourdain down. He landed the most flush of strikes in that round, and then of course it led to round number 3 where Charles Jourdain came alive and was just putting on an absolute onslaught.
Man.
You know, it wasn't enough to get Burgos out of there. Burgos' chin held up massively.
Yeah,
it did.
It was 2 rounds.
You got to think of other ways to get him out of there. Brute force alone wouldn't do it against a chin like that. But it was just so good, that striking tech. He's like a technician when it comes to the striking. It's really cool.
And then we move on to another great fight where we had Matt Schnell taking on Mudaerji. And this fight was fire. We had Mudaerji so close to getting the second round stoppage. Oh, I froze. Hang
on. Great position.
The one time I'd freeze, lads?
Yes.
One time I freeze there, right. So as I was saying, in the second round, Mudaerji nearly had the TKO finish on Matt Schnell. And Matt Schnell was literally fading, and the ref was so close to stepping in and stopping the fight. Every elbow that he was landing, the ref was about to step in. and his chin held up, and then managed to land a quick jab down the pipe, which wobbled Mudaerji and managed to get his takedown.
Yeah.
He ended up in full mount, landing some bombs and got the submission finish.
Well, that's it. I mean, Mudaerji was able to reverse the position from mount, which was quite impressive. But Matt Schnell was so quick to latch onto that triangle, and man, he put Mudaerji away in impressive fashion because I thought he was going to struggle against Mudaerji.
Yeah.
Especially in the striking department.
Honestly, some of the most spectacular scenes you'll see.
Yes, it was crazy. Like
it was insane.
We had Matt Schnell full mount landing elbows, and then Mudaerji turning it into full guard, but then obviously ended up in that triangle.
Yeah, just punched himself out in the end, and Matt Schnell just sort of found some level of heart.
That's going to be my fight of the night because it was just crazy.
Yeah.
I know obviously Jourdain and Burgos went 3 rounds, but that was crazy.
I don't think he could top Burgos, but
that round just tops that fight, to be honest, just because of how crazy it was. And then we move on to the welterweight division where you had Jingliang taking on Salikhov, and Jingliang picking up a TKO finish. Well, I wouldn't even say TKO, I'd say knockout finish against Salikhov, round number 2.
Yeah. That was,
put him away.
That was insane. Like, it looked really good from
very
Jingliang.
close, especially in the first round because Salikhov got him down as well.
He did, he did really well.
The first round, I think, was all Salikhov, but with Jingliang, he had those powerful swinging strikes which were just landing. He was just able to get out the way just about enough to sort of come back and counter and
with the overhand right, lovely
overhand right for Muslim that he couldn't respond to. But that was just
100%, mate.
Great knockout.
And then we move on to the co-main event, to the strawweight division, where Miesha Waterson taking on Amanda Lemos. Again, this was a great fight. Obviously, Waterson had success in that round number 1, taking Lemos down and having a bit of a control time. But in round number 2, we had Lemos picking up a bit of a strange one, picking up a guillotine finish where she's the ref. She stopped it herself.
Yeah, mate. She was judge, jury, and executioner in that one. She went in there. She said it was going to happen, and she basically stopped it at the point when she wanted to. But second round, it was amazing. It was wrapped her up pretty well. And after the first round as well, it was very competitive. Miesha Waterson was moving so well in the first, and Lemos was just really trying to find how to trying to tag her, trying to get the reads right,
get past the kicks.
Yeah. And then the second round, she found answers to the problem she had in the first, and got the job done. Not by hands though. Yeah, you're right. It was just making the most of a takedown initiated by Waterson. It was impressive.
Yeah, 100%, mate. And then we move on to the disappointing main event where we had Brian Ortega taking on Yair Rodríguez, and an unfortunate incident where where we had Brian Ortega going for a submission and just popped his shoulder. Really, I'm not sure quite how it happened. But in round number 1, he pulled his shoulder, and Rodríguez gets the TKO finish.
I mean, it was Rodríguez who initiated the submission. But, I mean, what Brian Ortega was doing really well at was he was crowding Yair. He wasn't letting Yair be at
the game plan was perfect.
He was softening him up against the cage in the clinch, which is what he needed to do, to try and wear on Yair, especially for those later rounds.
Yeah.
And, look, I mean, Yair just... He got Yair down, and Yair just sort of, his way was just attack with the submission straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. You could probably use it to get back to your feet.
Yeah.
But
create panic, get a scramble.
Yeah, and Ortega popped his shoulder in the process.
100%, mate.
There was really, I mean, Ortega did pretty much the best he could in the scenario because the striking for Yair Rodríguez in that first round was just so clean and so... You could tell that he had levels on the striking that Ortega couldn't compete with, and that's why Ortega had to initiate a takedown.
Now you've gone.
Yeah,
we have.
Yeah, and I was going to say my submission tonight has got to be Matt Schnell. 100%.
Yep.
That was my fight tonight as well. Crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Israel Ferreira
knockout tonight. Jingliang.
Yeah, it's got to be showing a knockout.
Yeah, I like that. Israel Ferreira says Yair should get Volkanovski. Emmett barely got a win, not even a convincing one.
Or did Yair Rodríguez get a barely win?
But he should get the winner of Volk versus Yair. Oh, okay, that's your opinion. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I respect your opinion 100%. But like if you're coming out and saying that Emmett's barely won, Rodríguez barely won because Ortega had a perfect game plan. He was smothering Rodríguez. and had the perfect game plan, as we just said.
Yeah.
And it's just an unfortunate event where Ortega's, so unfortunate.
He played the fight exactly how he should have played it because the fact, it's great that he was able to close the distance and get hold of him. And then a lot of people struggle to do that against someone like Yair, but he did well. And then Taylor Young saying there, Yair sub of the night for him. Class.
Just to let you know, this was.
But take us back, mate.
This was signed by GSP himself.
Right there.
Right.
I see it.
Yeah, there. Bush. It's faded over the years.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome into Anthony Alaman. Welcome in, brother. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already and the like on the video. He says Ortega had tore his Librium in the past. It could have been an influence in why this happened. Also, looking at the submission attempt from another angle shows it's pretty awkward.
Yeah, it was a very the submission attempt and the sort of where his arm was lodged was.
You need to see things in different angles to see
between
it.
leg and body.
It's difficult to call. Yeah, it's gone down as a technical knockout though.
Technical submission, I think.
Is it?
No, TKO.
Is it TKO, really?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
They put it down
TKO.
as. But I would have thought it would.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and watch it. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you guys have been amazing, man.
Awkward. Yes.
Oh, that means
fantastic
whoever
stuff in the
put-
chat as always. Man, we're gonna wrap this thing up because we got some
Yes.
good stuff next week. We got some good stuff next
so
week.
much to come.
UFC London is gonna be here. We are gonna be doing a live watch along as always, not to disappoint you. But we're also gonna be at the weigh-ins as well. So
Yes.
do come and join us for that, of course. Do hit us up on the socials, the Twitter account, which is in the top left, your top left corner.
Right above my head.
It's also in the description as well. Keep up to date because Monday we're going to be doing an announcement of where we're going to be and when. So far, it depends on the signings. We've seen some mixed things.
Yes.
But we're going to be around for all the fighter signings that are going to be happening. We're going to be at the Michael Chandler one. We're going to be at the Ioana and Jacek one. We're going to be around the O2 Arena by the big UFC sign.
We
are
are gonna
filming
be
some content,
O2
speaking
Arena.
to you wonderful fans, and I cannot wait. I've booked some few days off of work to get all the juicy stuff going for you guys. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what we got going. With no fire Q&As in the week because UFC London is going to be
It's got a big
jam-packed.
beast in itself. It is, 100%. And yeah, you're not going to want to miss it. So most importantly, on the socials, Twitter, Instagram, follow us. Keep up to date to know what's going on. We'll keep you in the loop of every single moment. We're going to have some guys down here at the Hide with us as well, just chilling out. Tommy, looking forward to seeing you, bro.
Yes, Tommy.
At the same time, any of you guys do want to join the gang and just be part of the shenanigans, it's going to be absolutely wild, bros. It really is. So just hit us up on our channels. Jump slide into our DMs. If you want to be there, we'll just make the rendezvous happen.
Yes, Taylor Ung, I'll see you at the top as well.
Yep.
Yes, Anthony, he says I'm going to be tuning in when I can. Absolutely, man. Can't miss a beat here on the ATF channel. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell as well when you know we're going to go live. And stay tuned on Twitter, of course, as always. Guys, you've been going
all we
amazing
got time for.
as always. This is all we got time for. And we will see you this time next week. I mean, well, 8 p.m. UK time next week, of course. And stay tuned for more.
Absolutely. And don't forget
See
to
you
stay
next week.
sexy.
Of course. Bye.